Yay! Let's go live.
That's right. This is the only one that, like, going into this AA1 project that, like, the only case I remembered literally anything about.
Ooh.
So if nothing else, you can be certain it will make an impression.
That's right.
There we go. Now my audio's working.
Even, like, bad Ace Attorney games have good final cases, you know?
It's true. Because 2-4 is one of the best cases in the series.
Yeah, oh, go ahead.
I'm worried that when we finally get to Of the Devil episode 5, it's going to be like 80 hours long.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Edgeworth, are you a terrorist?
Do you think Edgeworth's cool enough to be a terrorist?
Do you think
No,
Edgeworth would ever
Edgeworth-
roll his sleeves up for anything?
No, never. It simply would not happen, as they say.
I was simply having fun hoping.
I know, and I respect that about you.
Oh,
You've got a
Kay
maiden's
did it.
heart.
This is going to be an 8-hour case?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know, in the scheme of legal proceedings, pretty breezy.
That's true.
Yeah.
At this Fashnacht we're at, people distributed free thirst zappers, and we're all just shooting at each other.
Oh, good.
All 4 of these previous cases have been in the past, like, 3 days.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know,
it's
just to make you feel crazy.
Oh, you'll not get to spend it quietly, Edgeworth.
Oh no, honey. Oh no, Edgeworth.
Oh, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
This needs to be a lot more oompapa if it's gonna be Fashnacht.
Yeah. It's, you know, all I'm thinking is, it's really funny that they just never mention Kay in the later Ace Attorney games that are set after this.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Edgeworth,
well,
Edgeworth that would require Edgeworth to talk about his personal life in any means whatsoever.
I guess that's a good point.
And I think also I think if I remember rightly, I think both these games came out after 4, right?
They are set before 4. But they,
Right,
yeah,
but they came out after.
after 4, yeah, but they're in between
Okay.
3 and 4. And then by 5 and 6, Edgeworth would not tell Phoenix about the little thief he picked up.
Is he even in either of those games
Yeah.
meaningfully?
God, yeah.
He's the prosecutor for the DLC case in 5, and 5 and 6. And isn't he the
I think he
prosecutor?
prosecutes.
He's the prosecutor for Blackwell's case, for the last case.
Yes.
I see. I forgot completely. It's been like 10 plus years or whatever.
That's
Yeah.
okay. That's understandable.
I never played any game past 4.
That's fair.
Because the
Oh, I need a
judge
torch to turn
makes
my
it a
TV
point to
down.
mention that the DLC case for 6 is Phoenix and Maya versus Edgeworth again, and that the courtroom feels rather
that's
nostalgic.
I've never did the DLC case for 6, actually.
The DLC case for 6 is really good.
I never did
Okay.
either of the DLC cases for 5 or 6. I just know one of them's got the clown with balloon titties.
No, that's not a
not
DLC
case.
case. That's
one of
just
the
the
main
main
cases
case.
in 6,
Was it? I thought
Yeah.
Huh.
That's
Oh, no.
that's the Athena case in 6.
Am I breaking up? Am I not coming through or something?
No, you're here.
Okay.
So I might have just missed a thing that you had said. I'm not sure.
No.
I apologize.
No, it's not you.
Her doing the objection point with a gun.
I mean, that's a hell of a way to object.
Yeah.
Overrule this, you crusty bitch. Morgan should do that, not the devil. She has
I
the
agree.
means.
She has the means, motive, and opportunity. The motive against who? Emma, obviously.
Yeah. You're thinking about how much you want to bleep Emma Rockford, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, I think that all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
What if your rival was just like a really sleepy baddie, you know?
What if she had immense immense social distance on account of just having a lifelong addiction to gotcha games?
Yeah, that's correct.
What if she was Jinako, but with like an actual 6-year
But a
legal
real
degree?
job. Yeah.
Yeah. You managed to put Jinako through the meat grinder that takes all the meat out of you.
Yeah, that's right. We de-neatified Jinako, you know? We took all the neat out of her.
We put her in the meat grinder, if you will.
That's right!
Here we go.
That Steel Samurai song is still so crunchy.
Is Will Powers in this game?
Oh man, you're right. That's like the original Game Boy Advance
Yeah.
middies.
Yeah,
Holy
that's so good.
shit.
It's crunchy.
Yeah, if it's a stage show, it can't possibly be Will Powers. They would never put that man on stage.
Oh. He's
He'd
got a
break
face
the-
only. He's got a face only an Edgeworth can love.
Well, also, he's so big, he would break the floorboards of a tiny, Japanese stage play that's probably
they-
400 years old.
They just have him completely wired to or hooked up to the flying wires they use for the stunts. He's just never
At
not
all
in the harness.
Permanently. Anytime he's walking, he has to be hooked up. I see.
I like seeing these fully scaled versions of the art for background characters because it feels like you're seeing a bunch of legally distinct Ace Attorney characters.
Right? Yeah.
Like that dude in the green suit in the back is like knockoff Edgeworth.
He's got the one glove. That's his signature.
Sarah's battery just died, I think, for her laptop. She'll be right back.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
The Kingdom of Alabast. Alabasta?
Oh, here's where I talk about it a little bit.
Babal is sponsoring a Jammin' Ninja.
I can't wait to go to Alabaster and probably not even at the end of season 2, unfortunately.
No, season 2 we'll touch the sand in the end of season 2.
Yeah, probably. Alabasta the Kingdom. I see. Sarah has reminded me there is a town of Alabaster here in Alabama.
That would be a great thing to have on your thing. Just like, yeah, I'm from Alabaster, Alabama.
Oh, wow. So Codopia fell apart quick.
Yeah, so this is why I was like, this is the thing they imply about it is that it's assumed to be like Czechoslovakia or whatever, or like Bosnia and Herzegovina or one of those like Eastern Bloc states that was at one point 2 states and then like fractured into 2, or vice versa.
Hmm.
I'll say like that you get the Edgeworth game, and your last case reveals that this entire thing you've been dealing with a very complicated like political thing going on, where
Right.
Phoenix is just like, I have this like, I'm just defending people from murder accusations. What are you doing, Edgeworth? And he's just like, I'm working for Interpol.
Well, he is. I think he is the chief prosecutor now. So like, he's got a very important role.
Imagine if in real life the chief prosecutor of the entire state of Japan was just always in public wearing bright pink suits with a cravat.
Yeah, you know.
I think more prosecutors should dress like Prince.
I agree. Edgeworth is mad at Prince for existing because he stole his look.
He just wants your extra touch and your Phoenix kiss.
Yes.
Investigating.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
I apologize.
It's okay. We Oates gave us the brief rundown on the battery laptop situation.
Oh, Truck,
I thought I had more time.
Truck Jams is in chat. This is their first time experiencing Ace Attorney investigations. This is the last case, so, you know, good luck. But it's fine.
It'll be fine.
Look, I don't think there's any risk of us covering even a mild amount of this case in this one
Hey!
stream. So it's probably okay.
Look who it is!
You!
Oh, hey!
I can't remember her name.
That's a lot of
Lottie.
something.
Yeah, Lottie.
Lot of Heart.
something
Lot of
or other.
Heart. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Lotta was in
He never
2.
met her.
Yeah, he never met
No,
her.
Lotta was in 1, I believe. She was in a 1-3, I think, or 1-4.
Oh, was she? Maybe she was. I can't remember now.
Yeah, because she was like someone who, like, she was taking photographs at the lake, which is where they got like the photo of like the shot on the boat or whatever.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Been so long.
But I don't know if Edgeworth actually engaged with her at all, aside from her being a witness on the witness stand. So I
Yeah,
forget.
yeah.
He's just like, I was like, who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck are you?
Final Fantasy XIV, using the most obnoxiously Latin words possible for
That's correct.
a neutral zone.
They literally put tape
That's-
across one half of the embassy like a sitcom divorce.
Mm-hmm.
That right there, that one in the middle, that's where they hold the X.3 patch trial.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is. The Iron Infant.
The Iron Infant!
Oh! It's Wolf and Cub.
No, they're cute.
That can't be Will Powers. Look how thin he is.
The Steel Samurai theme's so good. I want to have like a Pokemon battle to the Steel Samurai theme.
It's like rock solid.
I think it's still just the GBA track too.
It probably is.
100%. That mini's still good.
Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo Old Tokyo.
Neo Old Tokyo is in fact where Gintama takes place. Edgeworth has never been happier in his life than this moment.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a dork. No wonder Phoenix is madly in love with him.
This situation of the Steel Samurai going to meet like a foreign dignitary is like if The Rock had to go meet like European dignitaries.
Yeah.
Well, as has just been noted in shitposts just now, Tokyo is trying to get Godzilla to be the ambassador for Tokyo to the United States.
Perfect.
There's layers to that.
Oh yes.
that is a move of I'm still mad about it, but it's funny.
Yeah.
It is a Giga Chad move.
Oh, so we see where Edgeworth falls on the samurai versus ninja dichotomy.
Well, I mean, we already knew that. He likes the Steel Samurai. Jim and Ninja!
Are you two gonna have some sort of like nation-state schism over whether you want to see Jammin' Ninja or the Steel Samurai?
Again, it's like if like two nations had like a civil dispute over Pokemon Red or Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, I am suddenly thinking about that insanely old 4chan post of, if I had access to time travel, I would simply create the Pyramid Wars, where I set up ancient Egypt versus ancient Greece with Pokemon Red and Blue.
Yeah.
Princess Misola.
But it would be cool if they
It
did.
would be cool, because then the Steel Samurai and the Jammin' Ninja could team up and fight him.
It's a crossover of the century. A genuine fake, like Oberon from FGO.
Truck Jams, you're probably right that hair sticks is not the only option, but that's the thing that Kay would say. Kay would call them the little hair sticky things that you put in your hair.
Unfortunately, Truck Jam. Unfortunately, Rory. I'm just gonna call you Rory. I love saying Truck Jams, but like it feels so incorrect. Unfortunately, Rory, this is the Ace Attorney localization team we're talking about. Like this is the thing where it's like they're like, no, we're gonna set this in America. Better hope they never ever do any kind of content that suggests this takes place in Japan instead.
Yeah.
They could have just said hairpin.
They could have, but they went with hair sticks instead.
'Cause
Listen, Kay feels like the kind of weeb who calls them nunchucks. With an M.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she calls someone instead of calling them a numbnuts.
Yeah. When she's really mad at a very specific kind of dumb jock.
Hey, Faraday is saying senpai.
Yeah.
No, she says shumpai.
A senpai-kohai relationship.
Senpai means student.
I was like, oh right, there's a fire happening.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck is it so loud out here?
Yeah, what happened? I was like, is someone's mic fucking up?
There's a roar and fire going on.
That's why it took 8 hours. They watched 2 4-hour stage shows.
I was literally sitting there like, damn, that was quick.
Oh, that's why he's saying KU, because, like, she better be okay. He's not accusing her of doing it.
I love that that happens 10 minutes before, so you have zero possibility of tension.
Yeah, just immediate dissolution. Oh, but they think it was her. Hey, look who it is!
Is she not?
He's out of breath because he had to run up 2 flights of stairs.
He is also much like Morgan of the Devil in this way.
That's right.
That shirt up on the wall is huge.
Well, that's probably
Maybe
for Will Masters, right?
Yeah.
Because he used to. There was at least one episode where he wore that very specific cowboy jacket,
That's true.
like the fringes on it. Wait, if his shirt is up there, presumably that means it's like in honor of him. Is he dead?
No, Will Powers
no.
is not, definitely not dead.
Did Will Powers have like a sad heart attack at the age of 45?
I can't believe that. I don't think that's true.
Just the idea of Will Powers like going out like Andre the Giant makes sense to me.
He's alive. However, important to note, he's only 6 feet tall. He's not a Titanic. He's not a Titanic man. He is
I refuse to believe that.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Simon Blackwell is taller than Will Powers.
Is Will Powers more like built like Wolverine then?
Yeah.
A 6 foot tall Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman's not 6 feet tall, is he?
He's pretty tall.
Hugh Jackman's pretty tall.
He is very tall, but notably Wolverine, the character Logan, is like 5'2".
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, that might be the only time where someone has been noticeably up. Like, you got someone who's way too tall for their part.
If he was better,
he's 6'2", so like, I guess he needs to Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. Truck Jams, this is sort of the second time Kay has been involved in an international incident, but the first time was when she was like 8 and not really like a direct, like a intentional influence over it. She just happened to be in the building when an international incident happened.
occurred.
Yeah.
This happens when your father is an internationally renowned phantom thief.
Yeah. Extra That's a good line, Gumshoe. I appreciate that one.
He's so stupid.
That's why he keeps getting his pay cut.
His wife must be very grateful that he looks as stone cold, like such a stone cold fox.
Just making 20 kids with Maggie Bird.
Listen, also, even if this wasn't an international, like an embassy, like Edgeworth would have no jurisdiction to defend Kay because he's not a defense attorney. Who the hell is that guy?
Oh, my wife is here. Who cares?
That's right. Between Franziska von Karma and Sheena, we have two of the hottest characters in the entire series on screen right now.
Incredible numbers of baddies present. It rules.
We just got to put Adrian in there somewhere, and then all of a sudden the console you're playing on explodes.
That's right.
She could be in 2. We don't know. I don't know anything about 2.
Again, the literal only thing I know about 2 is a certain character appears in a certain case, and that's it. That's all I got.
Exciting.
That's right. Now it's Edgeworth's time to be Maya Fey.
All right, hold on. I gotta see this guy's full name because I gotta figure out what the pun for Peleno is. Coleus Paleno? I got nothing.
I think that's probably just like a real name.
Yeah.
Because he's like a care. Oh, fuck.
I will pull up the thing and see if there's a
Apparently
spoiler.
a good man. I mean, he was declared innocent of murder, so he's got to be a good man.
I just love the look of Burn. What a hot old man.
That's right. That's a baddie.
God damn.
So
Yeah.
his full name is the species name for the moorland clouded yellow butterfly, which is a match for the symbol of this country.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Truck Jam says, my kingdom for the AAUN lore drop is Japanifornia nuclear power.
I have to stress, I do not think it is.
I mean, I'm sure America is, but Japanifornia, I don't think Japanifornia would have its own nukes.
I think it would.
I think-
For the same, I think for the same reason. I don't think it would have nukes for the same reason. California, Oregon, and Washington seceding would have nukes.
Mhm.
They're all on the other side of the country.
Whenever it transitions from Sheena to Franziska, it looks like you're just swapping her color palette.
One short-haired baddie to another short-haired baddie. Yeah.
Edgeworth. I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why the fuck are you here?
Edgeworth, whenever Edgeworth sees Gumshoe in an area, he just assumes that just like it's natural to see him like seeing a squirrel on next to a tree.
Mhm.
It's like wherever I go, Gumshoe will just happen to be there. This is like when Columbo gets brought in for like a kidnapping case, even though he's definitely in homicide, because they need to get him on the scene before they discover the case is a homicide.
Mhm.
Or why oh, why am I blanking on her name? Why they bring Jessica Fletcher randomly to just everywhere? Because if you're gonna have a homicide occur, you might as well have Jessica Fletcher there just in case.
Mhm.
All right, let's see what we got here. See, I'm currently Francisca's assistant, but I'm still going to do all the investigating myself because it's how you play the game.
Well, also because Francisca's not going to be doing any work.
Yeah.
Are you insane?
Yeah. Look at her.
That's somebody else's job.
Franziska is definitely like that one antagonist lady from Sushi Ben, where she has a whole like shader animation effect for walking, where just a bunch of different Japanese cops are just like making a
Yeah.
constant like treadmill for her to walk on,
Uh-huh.
Right.
and like Voltroning into chairs and things of that nature.
She is not. She's not doing any work.
Franziska von Kamra is a woman who, upon being told that she has made a mess and has to clean herself up,
Mhm.
immediately points at just some random passerby and says, "You there! Clean that up for me."
That's right. And then they do it.
They do it. So they're like, "Yes, ma'am.
Anything for you, ma'am.
You've just taken some of my skin off with that whip crack. I'll do anything you ask. Please don't. Please stop. Please. Ow. Ow."
I also believe it's because she doesn't know how.
I mean, distinctly likely.
Extremely likely.
If you put her on the spot, she immediately makes it somebody else's problem to avoid
Yeah.
the fact that she does not know how.
Oh, look at her.
Little Franziska is cute, and I do love her design. But big Franziska is, of course, immaculate.
Yeah,
Mhm.
of course.
Of course.
She's one of the best characters in the series,
Yeah, naturally.
along with Damon Gann.
Yeah, yes. God, your brain is so fucking big, bestie.
I will always be the same girl.
Listen, I'm cheering
That
for
was
you.
quick.
I
Hey!
understand.
Hey!
Hey,
It's our old
ho.
friend!
Gumshoe, stop being stupid.
Stop being so fucking stupid. Oh yeah, that's true. He wouldn't really have known that, would he? In case you forgot what happened in the previous case. There's the thing. There we go.
The idea of Edgeworth doing like cool butterfly knife tricks, because he's been practicing, hoping someday he would find this again.
Mhm.
Is there a difference between a secretary and a secretariat?
One's a horse and the other is a people.
Yeah.
Is Manny coaching a horse?
I believe that. No, I'm looking it up because I don't know if secretariat's a word or if it's just a name for a horse.
I think
I
it's
only-
the name for the horse.
I only know the horse.
Oh, no, there is. The office or people responsible for the management of an organization, especially an international or political one.
Oh, okay. There you go.
okay.
Nothing
So
else.
wait, they named Big Red after an office?
Oh, they named after a type of office worker, I suppose.
Mm.
Oh, no, excuse me. The secretariat is the office of secretary.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So again, they named Big Red after a room.
Yeah, you know,
That's horse names for you.
horse names they're not that important. They're just,
Yeah.
well, we gotta pick a name.
Also, you're not allowed to ever have another name that belonged to any other horse, and it has
That's
to be a
correct.
real name.
And yet every horse has the same birthday.
Unless
Yeah.
you're on the opposite side of the world, in which case they have a different birthday.
What?
All horses have the same birthday in the United States.
What?
So if you're in the northern hemisphere, I think they're all born on January 1st, technically, and if you're in the southern hemisphere, I believe it's July 1st.
What?
This is because of I think age categories when you're categorizing race horses.
Mhm.
You don't want any horse to like technically sneak into a different category because they were born on a certain day.
Mm.
So they're just like, no,
Yeah,
your birthday's
there's,
all
like-
January 1st, so you all have the same.
Yeah, it's weird. There's like
everything. Guess so.
a reason for it, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
I think
While we're doing this, Sheena is just grappling with Kay in the background there.
You know,
you know.
They should have animated her like fighting the whole time and like trying to sneak away.
Rory, I think your national budget's perfectly fine. Anyone who tells you otherwise should be sent to your just kill them after 3 days justice system.
yeah.
My little boy is crying, so I have to hold him like a baby.
Well, that's okay. He needs to be held. Everybody wants to be held sometime.
Hey, how you two doing?
I can't believe I have to play defense attorney. Oh my god.
Disgusting.
Is this what Wright goes through every day?
This sucks.
Why doesn't anyone respect me? No one tells me anything.
Phoenix talks to Edgeworth about this later. It's like, you had to do all that in like 4 days? That's nuts. One of my games usually takes place over the course of like a month at least.
Yeah, they're scattered throughout the year, like...
Mm-hmm.
And what country is that, Gumshoe?
Japanifornia, sir.
Sir, Japanifornia, sir.
You know, I didn't realize it until I was looking at her concept art. But I do think it's funny how Farah Reyes also has a green jacket and a white piece of medical tape on her face. Much like our beloved ramen eater.
That's right.
Reyes
Oh,
also
that's
would...
actually a good point.
Reyes would also eat ramen every day, but that's by choice, not out of obligation, like Gumshoe.
Yeah.
She gets that good shit, though.
Yeah, she gets the...
Yeah,
she
she's
gets the
my
fucking...
bulldog.
Like, she gets the shin black. Thank you for following, Hidden Hand Man.
Welcome.
New creature.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Which means I got to hear the Kingdom Hearts item chime. Yay, I love my soundboard.
Yay!
Ornamental knives, eh? On the tang? What part of the blade is the tang?
The part, it's the metal part that goes into the hilt.
Huh.
Learn something new every day, don't you, Ben?
Interesting.
Generally, the way a knife is constructed is that you so you have the blade and then you have a metal part that goes out of it that's like just has no handle on it whatsoever, and you usually screw the handle together to it.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the Statue of Liberty was in the original game, or did they change like a Japanese thing into the Statue of Liberty?
Oh no, I 100% believe that was there.
Well, because they also have the little like Hokkaido wood bear carving thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes the translators just get lucky. And they're like, oh, we could just keep this.
Oh. Can't believe Willpower's extremely goofy cowboy jacket got burned to shreds.
Well, this isn't Will Power's office. This is definitely the Bebalin Embassy. So I don't think he has... Unless, you know, maybe he gets special privileges and gets to come up here. Wait, is it the...
I was just under the assumption that it was like... rich man buys, like, you know, Johnny Cash's guitar kind of shit.
Yeah, maybe. God, this man is the bronzest I've ever seen.
He looks like he was imported from a 90s anime.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like at some point his shirt is going to burst off and he's going to be wearing like just like a black Speedo. Coupons. Do you ever see a character in an Ace Attorney game where you know they're going to be rather significant to the plot because a default animation like that is begging for a subversion of some kind?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, eventually this man's going to freak out so hard his bronzer is going to, like, fall off of him.
Yeah.
You're just going to see him dig his fingers into the back of his hands and pull, and you're going to see the bronze come up off of his skin in a trail.
Yeah.
Ah, you gotta look you gotta look flashy.
Hmm?
Some kind of keyblade?
Mm.
Ace Attorney 1's just really pandering to Ben.
It really is.
Yeah. Ben just like, this is my time to shine.
Ah. Huh. Okay. I guess we don't actually... We don't know what that key unlocks, do we? Because the big twist was that it's a knife. I don't think we actually learned what it unlocks.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it unlocks this door in the embassy. Or that safe back there.
Or the locket attached to Kay Faraday that we never noticed up until this episode.
Or it winds up GG from FF14.
Oh, GG.
Alright. What do we got? Motif on knife handle. Butterfly of Bayball. Key used at embassy. Locked safe. Locked safe and key used at embassy. I bet the key opens a safe.
The most obvious false back
False
I've
back,
ever seen.
yeah.
You know.
This is on the DS. The screen is pretty small.
Gumshoe looking at a part of a paper that's cut extremely evenly as though it's pinched under a wall. Yeah, it looks like it's been ripped.
That's crazy.
Look, Gumshoe is used to buying products that have like false bottoms because they're being cheap on like how much you can actually get. You know?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So he's not surprised to see that the safe doesn't go as far back as it should. He's like, no, that's just what you know objects look like. You buy a glass and the glass can only fill halfway because it's got too deep of a bottom.
I think that maybe Gumshoe's vision is just DS resolution.
Yeah.
That's being generous. It's more like GBA.
He needs corrective lenses, but he can't afford them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My little boy wants me to take him outside, so I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
I missed them already.
I know.
Spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock. Alright, you're so smart. You fucking show me. Yeah, it's another keyhole.
And also the other side is clearly not like... It's too shallow for it to actually like slot inside properly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I get it. You put the key in and then you put the knife in the second hole.
Mm.
Knife. Ah, it's a key blade that can open any lock.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Ben.
Well, it also serves as a knife, but I guess you wouldn't want to dull this knife. Because then you can't get into
No.
your safe.
That's a good point.
I love that she has the same temper tantrum, like Talk Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Aww. Now let's take a look here. Got a piece of paper here. Is that it? I can't do anything more?
That'll
Okay, Michelle.
explain it. Oh, Gumshoe. What are we gonna do with you?
Drop him from the franchise after the 4th game.
That's correct.
Is that it?
Actually, is he even? He's not in AA4, is he? Am I
He
remembering
is.
wrong?
He is in the flashback case.
Oh, right. It's been a minute.
I can only assume that he got shoved over to a different branch.
Yeah.
I think despite Edgeworth's protests, there's no way he would ever let Gumshoe get transferred to a different department.
That's my idiot. You can't have him.
You complain about him all the time. Yeah, and he's mine to complain about.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I wouldn't. Hello. Edgeworth's just like, I wouldn't wish him on anyone. That's why I have to take him. Edgeworth, that sounds kind of like you like him. Shut up.
I don't like anything.
Especially not this stupid frumpy himbo man who I hang out with all the time.
That's right.
I do like the detail on his character art, by the way, for Gumshoe. That he is very clearly wearing like a matching, like a suit jacket to match his pants under the trench coat.
Yeah.
Which means he could look more professional at any time.
He could, but then he wouldn't like Detective Gumshoe.
It's kind of like, you know how Dojima in Persona 4 is always carrying his jacket over his shoulders? And then, like, you see fan art of him wearing it, and you're like, who
Yeah, no, wrong.
is this? Right? You're like, who is this man?
This
Wait
is
a
a strange
second.
man. Who's this OC you're putting into Persona 4? Get him
Yeah.
out.
What the fuck?
Is this early concept art?
It's so funny to me. Ooh. Excuse me.
She's like, that feisty little girl that kicked you in the butt. I remember that. She just looks over at Kay struggling and gives her a thumbs up.
Good work kicking him in the ass. He deserves. So are you going to arrest me for arson still? Oh yes. God damn it.
Oh yes, but I appreciate the efforts you put into your youth.
The effort you put toward making my brother miserable.
I like by the way that Gumshoe is complaining because the Yatagarasu committed the wrong crime.
Yeah.
But was nothing stolen?
Who
I
knows?
was supposed to show you, don't I?
There's clearly a knife missing, so...
Yeah. Well, no, this is the knife right here. It's the one that he was killed with.
You're right.
Just Edgeworth casually waving a knife in front of Francisca.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look at this.
Look what I found.
I'm gonna hold this knife out, and if you walk into it, that's your fault. I just wanted to threaten you with this knife for a little bit.
He sucks so much ass.
But that's what makes her perfect.
That's true.
She sucks and she's perfect. It's a dichotomy.
It's the gap.
It's Gap, exactly.
Oh. If you point both knives at her, she freaks out.
Stop pointing knives at me!
This does feel pretty great.
I get why you keep doing it. I'm not doing anything.
I'm not touching you with a knife.
Oh yeah. You know Edgeworth did that a lot when they were kids. The whole
totally.
I'm not touching you shit. Yeah.
Well, no, she would do it to him, and he would just freak out.
Yeah.
What evidence do you have that I was touching you?
Foolish older brother. You react so poorly when you are not being touched.
And then he gives her a noogie, and she's just shrieking for several minutes.
And then Von Karma is in the driver's seat, like, neither of you will get a black coffee from McDonald's if you keep this up.
The black coffee explains so much.
Oh, excuse me.
Listen, Edgeworth, out of all the things you've seen, the possibility that Santa is real is not zero.
I mean, your boyfriend talks to ghosts on the regular. I don't know, dude.
And the Steel Samurai is real. So, like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one. Wait, is the fire
I'll
not
stop
out?
eventually. What was I?
Wait, what did that just say? I missed something the first time. Oh, I thought it said he's acting as a body double for the ambassador. I
Oh,
was like, wait a minute, hold on.
that's a hell of a wrinkle to throw in this case.
Oh, I thought she'd freak out that I got a signature. I got a autograph from the Steel Samurai. Alright, I presented all the evidence to her. Why is there still a, Oh, duh! I keep forgetting this function exists.
Yeah. We gotta use logic and reasoning.
Motif on knife handle, butterfly of Babel. So Babel is butterfly, Alabast is flowers.
Okay, I return again. Hello.
Welcome back.
Francisco's return and stealing of secret? She's here
My
about a
mother got
secret.
back from a thing, so I went to go say hi.
Ah, yes. Very important.
Yes, Edgeworth, she is, but what she gets up to with Adrian O'Connor in her private time is none of your business.
None of your business, yeah.
I hate how brain poisoned I am. Because I look at that and I just think, oh no, it's AI generated text.
Oh, yeah. It does that's kind of what AI generated text does look like too, which is funny.
I would believe that's not an artifact of the AI gen so much as it is like one of the assets they like waifu 2x, and there's like,
Oh yeah, that's
we
true.
don't need to make it look any better than this.
We don't need to clean it up
Fine.
anymore. It's a pain in the ass.
Like it's
all gibberish anyway.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's supposed to be a different language, except for the fact that the word K is clearly there. Look at that, like 2 lines above the graph. That's the word K in there.
Hmm. Suspicious.
Dog related to smuggling. Proof that someone in one of the countries is the ringleader. Ah.
Suspicious.
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 Suspicious dudes.
Suspicious dudes.
I'm surprised they never made that pun in that show. More like suspicious, am I right? Can I get in here now? No. Here, let me show this to you. Oh wait, hold on. There was a magnifying glass. There we are. Gumshoe, you are truly wise beyond your years.
Mm-hmm. He's a good boy. We love him.
Alright, hey man, I got something to show you. What do you think of this? Oh, you don't care about it.
Damn. He is so bronze.
When he dies, he's going to turn into a statue.
Yeah.
Smart operation 3.
They're gonna dig his body up years later and he's still just gonna be like bronzed, right?
Uh-huh. It's a little known fact, but it's like a massive... I mean, it's still really controversial for those in the know.
Mm-hmm.
But they used the bodies of the Babalese deceased to make like award show trophies and things like that.
I see.
Kind of like how Ferengi sell parts of their body when they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like when you die, you turn into like a little metallic guy, and they're like, we're gonna make you naked and then give you to people for making good music.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's a huge source of income for their country, so they continue to do it.
Okay.
You can't stop doing that to the bodies. So unfortunately, everybody just learns to live with it.
I'm out of prompts and I'm out of things to investigate.
It's been in the news a lot lately because the specifics of what you have to do to get one of them to turn transparent, like those crystal trophies, is truly ghoulish.
I don't see anything else.
Gotta put a body in a centrifuge. It's fucked up.
I don't have any more logic to look at.
Just imagine him getting whipped around like he's in a giant dryer.
Checked here. What the hell am I missing?
Sheena, can you please release Kay? I think you're gonna choke her to death at this point.
You're gonna break her wrist at least. Like, they can't be comfortable for her.
Nobody is having a good time with this. You know? Are there any more things you can connect now?
I don't have any logic prompts. I'm all out of those.
Damn.
I can't investigate that. Can I? Oh! Is there anything on the knife that I can look at?
It's a lot of blood. I mean, it makes sense. It was just in somebody's chest, but you know what I mean. It's a lot of blood for an Ace Attorney murder weapon.
Yeah. It's also very artistically patterned on the knife.
Yeah.
Maybe the knife has like grooves cut into it so that the blood like naturally settles in that form.
Wow.
That is how they design those, which is like if you see a blade that has like that dip in the middle of it, you know, that is made like that in order to prevent the effect of like the knife plugging the wound.
Oh, that's smart.
So having the groove, it means that it will bleed more because it doesn't adhere, but also that the actual functional use of that is that it's what lets you more easily pull the knife out of someone after you've put it in them.
Kind of like if you stab someone with a triangular blade, it's impossible to stitch the wound closed.
That's news to me.
What? I've never heard that before.
If you are stabbed with and the wound is triangular in shape, it's impossible to sew back together. Because there's no way to pull the skin. Tight enough to
I
cover the
see
wound.
what you're saying. Like
Ah.
yeah, I mean, I feel like if you took a chunk out of somebody that was triangle shaped, I guess that would be kind of hard to stitch shut,
Yeah.
huh?
There's no
You'd have to get like a
good
skin
way.
graft or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just get like a skin graft or something.
Is that it for the knife? Looks like it. And we exhausted this, right? I mean that kind of knife wound would also probably fuck someone up with how many angles it has.
Yeah, that wouldn't be pleasant.
It's not ideal.
But it'd probably get hooked on you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Anything? That's a photo. That's just my badge. Oh, there is stuff here. Both countries have Primido statue, which they are national treasures of each country. They both also possess a set of 3 finely crafted knives. Produces very luxurious Kodopian paper, which is renowned for its extremely high quality, and Babel produces Babelese ink. And they offer coupons.
Yeah, of course. You got it. You gotta get a coupon.
Okay, I'm very confused now because I've exhausted all avenues of investigation here.
Is there anybody you haven't talked to?
No, I've talked to everyone here.
Are you allowed to just leave?
No, I checked. Oh! I wonder if I can present the Steel Samurai autograph to this guy. Do you care about this? No.
Can you just present everything to everyone?
I can present the statue to him.
Have you done a cross-examination in this sequence yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. You might have to try re-examining the safe again.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look at that. This guy is very Ferengi-coded.
He's doing the archetypical, like, the merchant thing. You know, that's like they
Yeah.
have the
Like
FF14 emote of.
The
Yeah,
mice and the
yeah.
hand wringing, yeah.
Oh, I can deduce. That's right. Okay, so let's see. Now, what were these papers again? Oh, 1333. So we have the third page, the second page with that. That's what we're missing. Aha. Ah, it was coaching.
It was coaching all along.
Now he's dead. Case closed.
We did it.
We solved the mystery.
I5 is over.
Good
Can I-
game,
can-
folks.
Can we also just marinate for a second on how insane it is? It's like, well, yes, Bobbleys ink is the special national export from Bobal. That's like their special kind of ink. They only make so much of it in a year. Why is that? That's classified, top secret, need to know only information.
That's so funny.
She would not whip a dead man. She has standards.
That's right.
Hooray!
Yay! We did it!
By the way,
So-
for Sarah and Otzi, I posted a really important photo in Dios Mio La Criatura.
Oh, hold on.
Yes, I see. It's a sweet little cricker.
Oh my god! I love long dogs.
Hold it!
Francisca's like, hey, that's
Oh.
my word. You can't say that.
Oh, Sheena! Oh.
Oh, Sheena. You're such a baddie.
Is this just Interpol standard uniform, Sheena, or is that just
Can
like
I-
a you thing?
Will I get to wear that if I join Inter? Will Francisco wear this at some point?
Please.
Please?
Francisco's looking at it's like, yes, I suppose if it's if it's Interpol standard protocol, I will wear this. Do I have to do the bowl cut as well? Yes, Francisca, the bowl cut is in fact also uniform.
It's
Yeah.
mandatory as well. Oh. Well.
Then don't touch me.
Well, okay.
Hold it!
I would never I hope you're not presuming I couldn't rock the look, as they say.
It's
would
like
be-
2019 or whatever. K-pop is big right now.
It would
Yeah.
be, it would be, dare I say, foolish. Just walks away.
Yeah. Flips her hair, walks off, and it's like, what the hell?
Why are you like this?
Hold it!
The answer is because she's perfect.
That's right. Anyone could be a suspicious person in a long coat. I do work with one all the time.
Yeah,
You think
he's
I'm
very
suspicious, sir?
Gumshoe can't help but look kind of suspicious. What?
Edgeworth was just like looking at Gumshoe, like in a way he could be considered a phantom, the way he randomly appears.
Gumshoe appears like creepy Watson in that one Sherlock Holmes game.
Oh my god,
Where
yes.
they couldn't afford to animate him move it like walking, so he just, if you look away from him and then look back, he's in a different location.
Uh-huh.
That's video games, baby.
That's just how video games gotta be sometimes.
Yeah, when you don't got the budget for it.
Video games is expensive. Nobody should make them.
I don't know about that one yet. Let me get the rest of these here. I did, while I was working, set up a playlist of Ace Attorney music to just kind of like, vibe to while I'm working. And
Yeah.
I did get to hear tracks from Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Oh yeah.
And, oh, that's got a better soundtrack than this one. Oh,
I'm excited. Everybody says that Investigations 2 is like insanely good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I only ever played it because like this. I mean, neither of them came out in the U.S., but Ace Attorney Investigations 1 at least had a European release, so like it had an English localization, but like
Yeah.
never 2. So
I
I
think
have no
never
idea what's
2.
going on with that game.
No, I think 1 came out in America.
Did
I
it?
think it did. I'm pretty sure it did. Because you,
I would have bought it if it did, but I didn't buy it. I know I emulated it. So I don't know that it actually came out in the U.S.
Huh. Weird.
Oh, it did. Never mind. I was just a fool pirate.
Franziska, just because you haven't been accused of murder yet, get off your high horse. If you want to be part of this family, you got to be accused of murder at least once.
That's a good point. This is why we need another Ace Attorney game. I
Yeah.
would like to see Franziska as the defendant at some point.
I see.
Franziska fighting her urge to be antagonistic towards Phoenix because he's the only one helping her right now.
Yeah.
God. So Ace. Oh, continue.
Sorry, I was just thinking of the idea of Francisco. I'm like, I can present myself, and then they immediately being told by the judge, "You will not, and if you hit me again,
Yeah.
I will hold you in contempt of court."
She's like incredibly like antsy the whole time because they did have to confiscate her whip when she's in jail.
Yeah. She keeps trying to whip people and it won't let her.
All right, so we got.
Ace Attorney Investigations 1
Mhm.
came out in Japan in May 2009. Came out in North America, Australia, and Europe February 2010 on different days.
Okay.
It was met by generally favorable reviews. Blah, blah, blah. The game was one of the best-selling games of 2009 in Japan. While
Wow.
Western sales were described as "quote-unquote" poor at best,
Oh no.
which is why we never got the second one.
God.
Man.
Everybody finds suspicious
Okay.
about this again. Oh, we don't actually have the cards as evidence. Wait, was it this one that he found suspicious?
Hold it.
Okay, so it's this one. It's the fake that sent that card. Huh. The text changed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Edgeworth at one point mentioned that one of the statements I pressed down to spit. Yeah, right here. Kay is the Yatagarasu, but I can prove that Yatagarasu girl is not related to murder, then I may be able to reason with her. That's not...
Interesting.
That's interesting.
What did it change to?
It changed
Changed
to, it just, I think it changed to, saying that something sounded logical.
Weird.
Yeah. I expected nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. Interesting. But I think it's this one. We have to prove that her motives were different.
Oh, sorry, Bubba, but I need to stretch out on this couch a little bit. So
This
you're gonna
one's
have
tough.
to share.
This girl claims to be the Yatagarasu. Well, she's claiming that there's a fake Yatagarasu. So what proves that? Oh, she didn't have the knife.
Okay.
Kay doesn't have the knife.
Yeah.
Kay doesn't have the knife. You does. Oh, really? No.
Nah.
What I'll say then is you have the right piece of evidence to work with, but the wrong statement you're presenting it on.
Ah, okay. Let me take a
Because
look
I did
at
pull it
that.
up just to check, just so we don't get stuck on this for a billion
Mhm.
years.
Mm.
This case is going to be very long as this.
Yeah.
All right.
This girl claims that she...
She killed Mr. Cochin for the key. If she's the real Yatagarasu, she already has the key.
Well, we know that Callisto, you stole it.
Yeah, but because
Yeah.
it would be this one because the argument is because Callisto you had the key originally. She wouldn't need to kill Cochin for it. She already has it,
Mm-hmm.
and we know you is the one who has the key. There we are.
Okay.
You idiot.
Oh, Ben.
That's a great face.
Mm-hmm. Accidentally? Oh, shit.
Oh no, she was holding the knife. This is just what happened to my buddy Carlos. Okay, she's like, would you believe me if I told you I didn't realize it was a knife? Edward's just like, no.
No? Do you think I'm stupid? Maybe? I'm trying to defend you here!
Why would she scream if she was the murderer?
That's right.
Oh, you know, because she wanted to give herself an alibi or something. I don't know.
I mean, I understand if you were like, I didn't kill him, it was the mysterious one-armed man. Like, yeah.
Okay, Stars is like, you don't understand, it was the Golden Witch Beatrice.
Yeah, exactly.
She came in on a cloud of golden butterflies, and then suddenly he was dead.
It happened so quickly. I had no idea.
There was a goat man with an energy sword who was completely unrelated to the proceedings of the murder.
It was very bizarre. For a little while, the whole thing turned into Fate's Day Night. Don't really know what happened there, but don't worry about it.
But I assure you, Sheena, it was completely textually and narratively load-bearing.
Try to
You
count him.
can't skip any of it, Sheena. Are we still talking about the case?
Yes, Sheena, it's all important.
Edgeworth, who stayed up for like 8 hours playing Yumi Neko last night.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how they managed to make that,
Objection!
that location change that happens in episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just realized Edgeworth is not wearing his prosecutor's badge because, or no, he doesn't wear it. That's right. Never mind. I'm dumb.
We've had this conversation.
We have had this conversation.
Yeah.
Hold it!
It's okay, Ben.
Tired.
Ben, it's almost Ben, we've done it I think once every chapter, which means it is as much of a running gag as flashing.
Yeah,
the
now it's just a
prosecutor badge.
gag.
Yeah.
I was gonna point out that because he's technically not on duty, he just came here for a show with Kay.
That's right.
He's not here as acting
He's
as
wearing
a
her
prosecutor.
prosecutor's badge.
Hers is big and shiny.
Yeah.
Where's yours, Edgeworth? Damn. Ow.
Dropping the fucking ball, old man. I'm not that old.
Then why do you have
I'm
gray hair? Because I was traumatized as a child.
I'm only like 28 in this game. Does it fuck you up to think that Edgeworth and Gordolf music are contemporaries?
Yeah, I hate that.
No,
They
I
were
think-
probably in school. They might have had classes together.
Yeah,
I
no,
think that
I fucking hate that.
I've interacted
Because
with
the Von
Gordolf
Karma,
enough.
the Von Karmas are a Mage Tower family. let's
Oh yeah,
be clear.
totally.
Oh, yeah,
they
for
are
sure.
absolutely a mage tower.
Look,
yeah.
you don't have to think too hard to put the Ace Attorney universe and the Fate universe in the same timeline.
Hold it!
No,
Like, they're-
absolutely.
They're basically the same.
Which means
Like-
that when we get like Ace Attorney 7, it will be contemporary with extra CCC.
Oh, good point.
The moon
Mimi
in
could
the
show up.
the moon in the Ace Attorney universe is fake.
The moon of the Ace Attorney universe is a giant supercomputer for sure. Aliens put it there. Why? Don't know.
Don't bother asking. It's not that important.
The
And Shira Emio just like, I need to be an ally of justice, just like the Steel Samurai.
the Steel Samurai is one of those fictional characters in the Throne of Heroes.
I feel like you could do an entire Ace Attorney case based around Taiga getting falsely accused of murder.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
That's a fanfic that might actually exist.
Yeah,
And she's like, well, yeah, I mean, I am in the Yakuza, but that's not a crime.
that's not a crime.
Yeah.
You didn't kill anybody.
Taiga being involved with an organized crime organization is, in fact, a crime. What?
Taiga just like, I mean, there was that one accident, but that one counted as accidental manslaughter, and I was already tried for it, so like, it doesn't count.
Exactly. It's double jeopardy. It's fine.
What did you do, Taiga?
Don't worry about it.
Look, don't worry about it. It's the same reason I am disqualified from entering kendo tournaments.
That's why she teaches. That's why she teaches English now.
The English version of the game has to have like one line where Maya mentions that they're flying to Japan on vacation and getting involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it!
Like the one time where they're like, we can't fight it. We have to actually put these two in Japan.
It has to all be set in Japan.
We cannot keep this. Facade up any longer.
I think the funniest possible option you could do for a future Ace Attorney game is to at one point include a Naruhodo family. And
my
you
God.
still have to localize that and just have everybody else, right?
You know, it's the Wright family from Japan.
Well, I mean, the simple thing is that it just turns out that Phoenix is part Japanese.
I mean, he literally is.
Like
yes,
at some point, like that's just what happened.
I mean,
Yeah.
You find out you find out that the earlier Naruhodo actually in what would have been Greatest Attorney 3 meets and falls in love with a fictional daughter of one of the Wright brothers.
yeah.
Because they go to America and they do like American law for a couple of years.
Yeah.
It's
And that's why Phoenix has that name.
It's a lot like how it's in the transition from Steel Ball Run to Jolian. They had to mention that Johnny eventually married a Japanese woman to keep the Joestar line intact.
So that you could go to the Part 4 reboot and it didn't make any sense.
Look, folks. Who hasn't had an affair with a Japanese woman before?
That's right.
I'm always saying
Joseph
this.
Joestar to his lawyers. Which of us in this room hasn't had an affair with a Japanese woman half our age?
We are reinventing a Venture Brothers bit from scratch.
First principles, yeah.
All right, you obtain the knife from the display rack and use it on the victim. The knife from the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the killer is still holding.
Here's the thing: I love the idea of this Great Ace Attorney Investigation 3, where Naruhodo falls in love with like a children of the Wright family. Because I love the idea that we get the 70s Ace Attorney game featuring Kitty Hawk Wright.
God.
God, please. There's so much I want from this world.
Will it ever give it to us? No.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. What do we got here? Assume she used the knife from the display rack and use it on the victim.
The simple answer is, unfortunately, folks, and I hate to say it,
Uh-huh.
we live in the timeline where Gunpei Yokoi died from a car accident instead of Keiji Inafune.
Yeah.
Tragically.
It's so sad.
Oh well. I looked
Yes?
at the guide again and was confronted with the character we're going to be seeing again in a bit, and I'm like, I
I
okay.
see.
The knife with the butterfly handle is a murder weapon, which the killer was holding.
Saturn made a noise like they'd just been punched in the stomach.
yes.
Is it this one? Because the handle isn't covered in blood. I'm thinking the killer must have swapped handles at some point.
Maybe?
Because they make a point the handles are interchangeable, and two of them burned away.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with this. Yep, nailed it. Ha ha ha.
You stupid fucker.
Oh, you're such an idiot. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Ooh.
Take a look.
I didn't realize. Oh god, that's gruesome. I didn't realize that's how Gunpei Yokoi died.
What happened?
Oh no.
Okay. On the 4th of October 1987, Yokoi was driving in a car driven by his associate on the Hokuriku Expressway when the vehicle rear-ended a truck. While the two men left the car to inspect the damage, Yokoi was hit and injured by a passing car.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that's awful.
Hey,
So they
that's
went to
such a
inspect the damage to check and see if the other guy was alright, and as they were doing so, he got hit by an oncoming car.
that
Oh.
fucking sucks.
Let's take a look. Aha.
Ah, look, the Tang.
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 Like I'm an
Dang.
astronaut. When I was a kid, I used to we didn't do it. I didn't do it often because we didn't really have Tang in the house ever. But I would take Tang and like sprinkle it over vanilla ice cream.
You just made like a.
It's like an
Oh,
orange,
what's the-
an orange creamsicle like on first principles.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's basically what that is.
Yeah. I like how flustered she gets.
Hold it!
That hairstyle's really hot, is the thing.
Yeah, she doesn't have the anime girl vents, you know, with the bowl cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of those due to selective reading. It's really tragic.
Yeah.
Starting a retro pug initiative to give anime girls their hair vents back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's take a look at some stuff here. Oh! This is an Alabasta knife.
Ah.
Is it the embassy guide?
I believe it's the embassy guy.
Yeah, that's the only thing that has like the.
Take that!
Yeah, there we go.
You have it on the second page.
Yeah. Her hair flew back.
But she took a bullet to the brain.
Gap is stored in the forehead, and so it can only be exposed for a moment.
You can't kill someone with a knife handle. Not with that attitude, Edgeworth.
Oh, sweaty.
Ack, she says, referencing Magalu Maven.
Referencing Kathy.
This song is such a fucking bop.
God, oh.
It really. There's a bit in it that it always feels like it's about to go into Like a Bloody Storm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just was like, oh yes, yes. Imagine an Ace Attorney style lawyer game, but with stands in it.
Oh God.
I think that would be sick.
They do enough posing.
Exactly.
Objection!
Same here, Kay. I almost called you Faye. I'm sorry. That's a different
Faye Caraday.
young girl assistant.
Yeah.
She has a lesbian marriage with Maya, and then her changed her last name to Farrah Kay.
Yeah.
Or Farrah Faye, I guess. I don't know.
They hyphenate, so she becomes K Faye Faraday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a friends at the table last name.
You just know that Edgeworth wouldn't approve.
Of two girls loving each other?
Because they're practically sisters, since he and Nick are married.
Yeah.
But I'm not. In case he's like, but I'm not your daughter. And he's like, you're practically sisters.
How could you say that to me?
Don't talk, and Phoenix is like, don't talk to your father like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't be that great of a thief if you keep announcing it to the entire No offense. You know?
Here's the thing. Lupin can do it because he gets away.
That's right.
Oh,
Lupin doesn't try to associate with cops.
that's well, he associates with one cop pretty specifically.
Yeah, but he's always running away from him.
Yeah, they associate together in one of their respective bedrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know, like...
I mean, we're Kay's
good
just
for
like,
them.
we're Kay's like, by the way, Sheena, your sunglasses look like shit on you, so I'll steal them next time. She's like, what the fuck fuck's your problem?
What's the brat's problem?
I wonder if Gumshoe's shirt used to be white.
No,
I don't want to think about that.
I don't think it ever was. I think he bought like a kind of a ratty looking beige colored shirt from like a Goodwill because it would hide stains better.
Yeah, that's true.
Distinctly possible, honestly.
Hey, there he is.
I will say, it's always been beige, but I think it did used to be lighter.
Yeah. Like, I know for a fact Gumshoe's the kind of guy who doesn't separate his dark light, right? And then he's like, why is my white shirt so dingy?
Well, look.
Like, suspicious.
The man needs to save as many quarters as he can. He can't be separating into two
That's a
loads
good
of laundry.
That's too rich for his blood.
Edgeworth, if I had to separate my laundry into more than one load, I'd only be able to afford to eat 2 meals a day. Playing that aphorism kind of sucks ass.
Younger
Listen,
brother's
it's
wife.
fine. He's hot. He can be stupid.
It's the ideal combination, really.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can get away with a lot of stuff if you're hot.
I do like that he's like a fucking amazing boss.
He's just got goons. I love it.
And he knows his goons' extended family members' birthdays.
Yeah.
The thing about Lang is that with very little effort, he gave that stupid ass monologue, and all of his police goons like saluted him and started crying or whatever. It would take so little effort to turn him into a Baki character. Like, you just make his art style really ugly, and all of a sudden he's a Baki character.
He's literally like one rubber costume away from being a Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bowser definitely knows the birth dates of every single one of his henchmen.
I'm doing a reboot of Mario where instead of Bowser being King Koopa, he is the elected union representative of all baddies.
Yeah. No, the king is an acronym. He is effectively a union boss.
That's right.
Too many cooks. Too many cooks.
Oh god.
That's like 10 years old now.
Don't say that to me. That hurts.
I know, we're so old. Might as well kill me now.
That thing aired at like 4 a.m. No announcement.
Is Too Many Cooks a Wham City Comedy bit? That's Wham City Comedy, right?
It's by the guys that did. They're the ones that did. This house has people in it, right?
Yeah. Okay, then it is Wham City Comedy.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had an incident in Alabasta. This kid in a straw hat punched out like the elected leader. Like, you know, absolutely kicked his ass and punched him through like 8 feet of bedrock.
It's fine.
This is 1 second. It's written, directed by Casper Kelly, and produced by William Street.
Oh, is it not Wham City Comedy?
Huh.
Apparently not.
Wow.
Look at this! Look at this old sack.
This looks like Dr. Tenma in the super future.
He does look like Dr.
God.
Tenma.
He's
Alba.
ancient. He is skeletable.
Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation.
Honestly, this guy hasn't really done a ton otherwise besides like he's been in a lot of things, but only he's like, oh, I wrote like 2 episodes of this show or whatever, right?
That's crazy. I really thought that it was that This House Has
Yeah, I thought so too. Because like
That's so
they've gotten him to
crazy.
do a lot of Adult Swim stuff.
We need to watch. We need to watch this. This house has people in it this year.
No, we don't. You can
Yeah,
have
we
fun
do!
doing that because I don't want to watch it ever again.
I'll watch it with you.
It's so good. I know it's scary. We can watch
It's
that.
really good, but I don't want to watch it again. I'm
It's
good.
Extremely unnerving. Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
watch
look,
it.
you can see-
I don't know if
Yay!
I don't know if I've ever seen it. So
Look at that!
It's
Look at
really
that
good.
guy in the lower right. Paleno stole all of his color.
Yeah.
yeah. Also, earlier with regards to the does he not wear his badge conversation that we had, I just looked back at Twitch. Rory posits that the cravat eats the badges every so often.
You have to feed it
Yeah, it needs
badges.
Yeah, it needs the iron.
That's how it stays so stiff.
This makes sense to me.
There's never been a guy who's voiced by Troy Baker harder than Lang.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like a palette swap of Jinkaria.
He looks like if you fused Jinkaria and Kanji.
God, I'm sorry, Lang. You don't deserve that.
No.
Oh, I want to walk around with Kay. She hisses at him.
I don't think I've ever seen that as an automatopoeia for blowing a raspberry before.
Rasp?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because it's usually like P B B B B T or
Yeah.
something, right? Like
Yeah, like you're saying powered by the to someone.
yeah. Where's the apocalypse? Oh, it's not here yet. Oh, okay.
Kay Faraday's like, oh, I know you. You're the whip lady. And Francis is like, you may address me as Miss Von Karma.
Failing that, Miss Whip Lady.
I didn't
But I
go
never
to 4
see you
years.
miss with that. That's right. You don't.
And who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
Oh! The Gatewater Imperial Hotel!
Welcome back.
The callbacks are
free.
here!
That's a hotel from the last case in 2, right?
Yeah. Does he have anything to say about it? We do love coupons, it's true.
Yeah.
Poor Gum.
Yeah.
When are you ever coming to Czechoslovakia?
Please do not think of Gumshoe as a representative of all Americans.
Why not?
He's pretty American, even for a character who is supposed to be Japanese.
That's right.
Oh, he is the most hard-boiled Tokyo cop I've ever seen.
That I think I know it's not. I don't think he is, but I feel because I know there's a live action Ace Attorney, but I flushed it out of my mind. I feel like he would be in the live action movie if he were being serious, just played by Ken Takakura, but he's doing like an extremely dumb guy act.
Oh, I'm so mad we're missing out on Kay being Gumshoe's sidekick while they investigate the ball side of things.
I forgot that American Ace Attorney setting, he's specifically in the Los Angeles Police Department.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is LA.
That's why we keep saying Japanifornia.
That's
They're
crazy.
in LA.
Damn. I love that the first sentence on the Ace Attorney wiki for Gumshoe in the early life section is, when Gumshoe was a child, he wanted to be a wizard.
Yeah.
What game was that from?
Let's see.
I gotta know what incidental dialogue he said that in.
Trials and Tribulations.
Oh.
That explains a lot.
Oh,
I believe it's in
Gumshoe.
Case 5 as well. Bridge to the Turnabout.
Oh, mate, yeah.
What's his name in Japan? That's what I want to find out. Name. There you go. Keisuke Itonokogiri.
Keisuke.
Keisuke is apparently a reference to Keisuke Kawada, a Japanese rock musician.
Huh. Ah, we needed to get the ink. You have to come to our country to get more ink.
yeah.
Look at how condescending he's being.
Jesus.
I'm so
Oh,
proud
Edgeworth.
of you, Franziska.
It's almost like you're a real prosecutor. Almost.
Look at you with your little Interpol investigation.
Local prosecutor found dead on the floor.
The dream game where Franziska is a defendant. Phoenix is like, okay, so did you do it though? Because you're you.
Yeah. Like I gotta ask. Like, did you do it?
You know, they do the thing where Maya's like, Franziska would never kill. Well,
I mean, are we sure she didn't do it? No, she didn't. Right? You didn't? No. Okay. Cool.
normally Phoenix goes into each case like fully believing his client, like, you know, and it's
Yeah, of
proof,
course.
Like, in this one, he has to find a piece of evidence that proves it to him. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
phew, okay, we're good.
Oh, thank God.
Bink.
Bink.
Bink. Babel Inc. or Bink.
Bing.
Binku.
On fucking. Oh, I didn't do it. Shit! I keep pressing the preview button, forgetting to actually press the thing.
No. Thank
There we
you.
go.
Baba Booey.
Yes.
I just realized it's we're recording this on February 19th, 2025.
Yeah.
And I just realized what's still in the soundboard.
It's January.
Oh. Yeah, we should probably edit that.
You should remove
We'll get around to
We'll
it
find
at some
some-
Oh
point.
no, it's funnier. It's funnier the longer it stays on.
You just have to find the clip of fuck you, it's year.
Well, they've got "fuck you, it's forever."
Oh, so you need me to find a soundboard of in the far off future of 2002.
What? What do you mean Alan Resnick was in an episode of Skeleton? What?
Of Skeleton what?
Of that new Star Wars show that's basically like a kids on bikes game, but in Star Wars. Skeleton Crew?
Huh.
The fucking
Huh.
the fucking director of This House Has People in It is a character. And he's playing a kid named- Oh my god. I see.
That's so earlier when I made that noise like I was being punched in the stomach, it's because I saw his face.
I see. Okay.
I was
We have
like,
to send this. We have to send this man to hell.
he's
Kill
too
him.
skinny to be Will Powers. Who could it possibly be?
We need to get rid of him.
Oh.
Why are you here, Larry?
Go away. No.
Yeah, I literally hadn't. I had not heard of Star Wars Skeleton Crew until like this moment. I don't think.
He's what the hell? He's playing a character named Toot Oriole. And that is because his breakout thing was Alan
We lost you a little bit.
He's related to the Goat Mom from Undertale, obviously.
That's so weird. Why is he in? Never mind.
I think Larry Butts might be blood related to Taiga from Fate Stay Night.
They're cousins.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
cousins.
absolutely.
His range of facial expressions is genetic.
And also, look at him. This man has a dad in the Yakuza.
In the
Yeah,
Yakuza,
for sure.
yeah.
Trouble is the key word.
Your tiny
Something
number
smells.
That was uncalled for. I have at least 2.
Our Sarah is right. If something smells.
Oh no.
Blame it on the butts.
Edgeworth throws the autograph away immediately.
He has to burn it, yeah.
Edgeworth has never been sadder in his life after the
Yeah.
riotous highs of being autographed by. He's never been so hurt in his whole life.
That's right.
They say never meet your heroes, and this is why. They might be revealed to be the most disappointing man you've ever met in your life.
Oh, I see. In Japanese, he has a name similar to Naruhodo's name, where it's Masashi Yahari.
Yeah, buddy.
Or Yahari is just I knew it, or of course, and Masashi comes from Masashiku, which is with certainty.
Mask to Mask 2? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What? What the fuck?
The Phantom of the Paradise.
Wait, hold on. Look at his little brooch. It's that thing from Mario Brothers 2 or whatever. He's gonna get you for stealing his key.
Poor Edgeworth is like, aha, I've gotten Kay off the hook for murder, so that's good. My job here of helping a friend out of their murder case is done. Now to take a big sip of my coffee and walk into this room.
Yeah.
God, nothing good ever happens to Phoenix Wright or his husband, do they?
This is the worst week of Edgeworth's life.
Mm-hmm.
And in one prior week of his life, he found out that his real dad got killed by his adopted dad.
Yeah.
Hey! You're looking good for a man who's like
Yay!
70 now.
I'm half expecting his talk sprite to just be identical.
It's almost certainly the same.
Yeah. I think his hair is a little grayer, at least. Or maybe it's
No.
not. No, it's the
No,
same.
they are exactly the same.
Oh wait, no, it totally is actually.
Really?
Is
I'll,
it?
I'll
Yeah.
send you a comparison because I just looked it up. Because in the first case he's 42 and in this one he's 60.
Oh wow.
But I'll send the
Hey.
comparison. It's
Yeah,
very
no.
it's slight, but
Yeah, it's subtle, but
Yeah.
his gray is more noticeable now.
Yeah, it is there.
Look at that.
oh, and he's got extra forehead wrinkles too.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, good. Wait, hold on.
I'm like completely shocked that despite running in Ace Attorney circles, I've never seen fan art of this guy.
Me too.
Like, how is a guy like this kept a secret from us for this long?
Because he only shows up in this game, and people who
Yeah.
like Ace Attorney don't have taste.
But fucking Simon Blackwell's only in one, like technically in 2 games, but he's only in one game, and he's fucking everywhere.
Because he's the prosecutor, and he's a stone cold baddie, and he's fucking 6'3".
Look at this guy.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing, Ben. I will remind you, this game didn't sell well in the States.
No.
He's
As
a
compared to
hidden gem.
Dual Destinies, which as I understand did well enough at least for them to make a 6 one.
Mm-hmm.
They're really just hitting us with the white verm. It's crazy.
It's fucked up.
Okay, I can't believe there's a fucking Mask to Mask 2.
There's...
How many homicides took place in this building?
At least 2.
Probably a third at this rate.
Sure, why not a 4th one? I don't care anymore.
Anything is possible. Why not?
Edgeworth, like, maybe I'll be the 5th victim.
And then I can fucking get out of this shit.
Oh no, actually, wait a minute.
What?
I think this actually is using the same sprite in both cases because the younger one is actually from a different thing.
Ooh.
Oh.
Is it from Ace Attorney Investigations 2? Do we get a flashback case?
Without giving any details, yes, we do, apparently.
Oh, nice.
Neat.
So yeah, I'm like, oh, that's. I just assumed that those were from different things because it was a comparable time gap, but no. They are actually the same in this one.
Huh.
Interesting.
Oh, I see. Because his older sprite is the one that has all the bullet holes. You'll notice that he doesn't really have any of the bullet holes on the younger picture.
Interesting.
Curious.
Does that mean we get to hang out? Do we get to have like a flashback case where we hang out with...
I have no idea.
God, we could only hope.
I hope so. That would be nice.
What if they're in Ace Attorney? Because I saw it's like, oh, that's from Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Immediately close the page.
Yes,
Right.
Yeah, understandable.
But now I'm just like, what if we get to play as him in a case in Ace Attorney Investigations 2?
Or maybe we play as Kay's dad, and he's like
Maybe.
our...
Ooh.
You know what? That would actually make a lot of
Right?
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because Kay's dad is a prosecutor, right?
Yeah, and those
Yeah.
two had and Bad was his gumshoe.
Yeah, so that totally makes sense. So we get to play as one hot older man
Larry.
hanging out with another.
We
It's everything I've ever wanted.
What the fuck were you doing, you dumb motherfucker?
Oh, Larry. Why is it always you? You know?
Here's the thing: they say there's only one cure for stupidity.
I know.
Okay, so we know one of these knives has to be the Babel knife.
Right.
I hate that horrible Deku scrub version of that old man from earlier.
Oh yeah.
That's actually him. When he goes to sleep, he turns into a tree.
Oh, I see.
You technically I pay you, Franziska. I'm the chief prosecutor of LA.
I don't think he's chief prosecutor yet.
He's
chief in...
The thing said
Is
he's
he chief now?
He said he's like, I think the title, like the opening transcript said he's in the chief prosecutor's office.
Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Who knows?
It has taken us most of a year to play this game, so I understand.
That's
and by most of
correct.
a year, I mean like a couple of months, but most of the year.
The thing about Ace Attorney is that it is not a game you want to take breaks in between because you're like, wait, what was happening again? Where was that again? What was it doing?
You are supposed to binge these games.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Which is a very frustrating thing when they release them years apart from each other.
Yeah.
Like in the case of Great Ace Attorney.
Ugh.
And when they don't make any more,
Maybe one day we'll get Great Ace Attorney 3.
Well, at least we know someday we'll get Of the Devil episode 2.
Yay!
what? Aha, there we are. Should you be carrying that knife around, Edgeworth? It's evidence.
Excuse me.
Discord deleted it, so you're okay.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. Cool. I hiccuped. But Discord
Did-
said no. No, you
Discord
didn't.
doesn't want us to give you blessings.
Damn. That's
There's
fucked
a
up.
piece of evidence that we're supposed
Nope.
to present here? Okay.
I'll remember
Bless you
this.
for Giacomo?
No bless yous for Giacomo!
Ah,
Bless you, Giacomo.
the spear is bent. I didn't break it! You idiot.
Oh, Larry.
I'm so glad he's in this game.
Oh, Larry. If something smells, blame it on the butts.
Not that!
No, Larry!
Larry.
Larry.
Edgeworth is like, I would never sully my hands by punching someone, but God, you're close.
I love
Oh.
this butts expression, by the way. It's
With
so
the
good.
warped smile.
With the little wiggly smile, just like, yeah!
He looks like the little smiley face that Rabbit draws on Pooh's butt.
Mm-hmm.
This is the worst day of Edgeworth's life.
Edgeworth is finding out that Santa Claus isn't real.
Edgeworth was there when his father was
Yeah.
my life. Right?
He the thing is, he got over. He had a very long time to compartmentalize and get over
Yeah.
his father dying.
Yeah.
But he's too busy as an adult to cope with this.
It's just gonna bother him for the rest of his life.
Now it looks like a hockey stick.
Hey, that's what happens in Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, nice.
When Fruit Recruit reveals who she actually is. Her spear gets bent like a hockey
Oh
stick.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, man.
We gotta rewatch that.
That show could have been
Remember how
so
good that show was? And remember how they did it so fucking... Anyways, it's fine.
Anyways, I heard Tails is pretty good. I do know that Tails does
That's that's a very funny soundbite for Walt become Wall Bennett. So you know, I heard Tails is pretty good.
Yeah.
like Tails is a fun, because obviously they can't get Jackie Chan to do a cartoon. They couldn't even get him to do a
Right.
cartoon called Jackie Chan.
Right.
So the way they get around it is that, remember how the movie ends with Splinter falling in love with the bug lady?
Yeah.
Part of their romance is that he only speaks bug language now.
Oh my god.
So all of Splinter's lines are done by one of the boys translating in real time.
That's funny.
Spectacular.
One of the two is a fake. I'll bet both of them are fake, and the real one is somewhere else.
Oh.
You're not good enough to be my fate.
I'll make you eat those words. Wait, there's more? There is more. And we can see the knives. The knives. Why did I say knives? I'm tired.
Funnier.
For the same reason that people say elves instead of elves.
Mhm.
Whimsy.
That's Tolkien, right? Tolkien called them elves.
Tolkien is the reason we started using V for elves.
Oh,
up
elves
until
and
that point
dwarves.
up until that point, it was dwarfs and elves.
Elf.
Yeah, my distinguishment is just that sometimes it's funnier to say elves.
Yeah.
It is literally like English has a pre and post Tolkien usage of fantasy words.
Kind of like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Shakespeare invented the word elbow.
Yeah, if you're ever reading a story and set in like a fantasy world and a character mentions their elbow, then you have to ask the author, so where was Shakespeare during all this?
Yeah.
Like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is because it predates Tolkien.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So was that Larry in this photo?
Oh, Larry. Oh, Larry. We have to kill him. I'm sorry. God, when will it be Larry Butts'
Edgeworth, it is a children's show. Also, she's like 19.
Yeah.
And you're like 25.
Yeah.
Ben, I don't know how to tell you this. This is the state of liking cartoon shows in modern reality. And in this way, they did predict what it would be like to live during this time, which is say you have a 28-year-old chief prosecutor of Los Angeles, Tokyo, who is obsessed with tokusatsu.
Edgeworth actually, the character relationships in the new She-Ra cartoon are very in-depth and dynamic. There's a lot of depth in there.
It's all very problematic, and you're like, come on.
I think if Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was posting about her opinions about like Kamen Rider Gaim or whatever, she would currently be the United States president.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's entirely correct. Wait a minute! You can just explicitly mention Jesus in this series?
Yeah, why not?
Well, yeah, man, it takes place in it takes place in Japanifornia. Jesus was still real, Ben.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with knowing that Larry Butts could experience the redemptive power.
Oh, don't worry, Sarah. Larry Butts could not possibly be redeemed by Christ.
Larry Butts has become Catholic.
No.
Larry Butts is the boy who became Honor Minor.
Wait,
Yeah.
Franziska, you should definitely know about Mask to Mask because that was your first case against Phoenix.
Mm-hmm. They call him bad because he's such a baddie, and also
That's
because
right.
it's his last name.
They call me bad because it's my damn name.
It's my name.
Here, look, it's on my license and everything.
Edgeworth is like, Detective Bad? And he's like, my wife used to call me that. Yeah, because it's your fucking name.
No, she was from the Neolithic period, and she was upset with me, and she'd say, "Detective Bad." Anyway, she's gone now.
Also, I want to imagine in 3 days after this incident, Ron DeLight is reading the newspaper and is like, "Who dodged that bullet? Glad I retired."
It's so laughing.
I did permanent damage to that one.
His wife being just this cave woman who clobbers him on the head and carries him back to her cave.
When you have as many dead wives as Detective Bad, you're gonna run out of archetypes.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute. I say, Ben, actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it actually makes sense for her not to know, because I think the case with Mask to Mask is Trials and Tribulations.
Is it?
And this is between Justice for All and Trials and Tribulations.
Is it?
No, I'm
Yes,
pretty sure.
it's a second case of Trials and Tribulations.
Oh my god!
Really?
With
I
Ron
thought it was.
DeLight?
I don't know why, but I thought it was a Justice
I thought
for
it was
All
a
case.
Justice for All. I thought it was a Justice for All case too.
Yeah.
Totally, dude.
Well, then wait,
Wait,
what's the second Justice for All case then? Because the third one is Big Top. What's the second case?
The second isn't the second case the one with the car, where the thing is the who was driving the car, or is that the?
Oh, that's the one with Eenie Meenie. 2-2 has Eenie Meenie in it, and the creepy doctor.
Oh, right. Justice for All is such a bad game.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Justice for All didn't have its fourth case, you would be clean just skipping it entirely.
Right.
Yeah,
which is insane because it's got Franziska in it.
I know.
But
she unfortunately has to be the prosecutor of two of the worst cases in the series.
It fucking sucks, man.
Trust me, Sarah. I am well aware of how bad it sucks that my favorite prosecutor in the series is relegated to being the prosecutor in every single worst case in the series.
Word, says the girl whose favorite prosecutor is Simon Blackwell.
Listen.
Solidarity between the scorned.
Look, I'll say I will admit that Dual Destinies is a weak entry in the franchise. Its cases are better than Justice for All. Besides the middle cases for Justice for All, they're way worse.
I don't think so.
Here's the thing. Well, you go first.
I think that school case fucking sucks. I think the Crow case, whatever the second case is also pretty lame.
Oh, I like that one a lot, actually.
No, I don't love it. It's kind of a nothing thing. What's the first case in that game?
The first case is the intermediary trial about before the bombing incident happens.
Yeah. So it's also kind of a nothing case because it's the
tutorial case.
It's the tutorial case. Yeah.
Here's the thing, Ben. I get where you're coming from, but here's why I agree with Sarah. Even if the Dual Destinies cases are on the whole structured better and with better characters in them than Justice for All, which I think is true, they all lose 2 letter grades for telling you who the fucking culprit is at the immediate beginning of every single case.
Yeah. No, they stopped doing that at the school case. The school case doesn't tell you who the school case, they stopped telling you who the culprit is. But yeah, no, in the beginning, they tell you who the fucking culprit is. And it's what's your problem?
They always do that.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. You know who the killer is at least in Ace Attorney in 1-1 and 2-1. You at least know who the killer is in those two. I know that for sure.
We've got to replay the rest of this series
because
I can't argue. I can't argue efficiently.
Ben has a point. All the tutorial cases go out of their way to try and tell you who it is at the very beginning
because they're tutorials.
They do the Columbo thing of how catch them instead of a who done it.
Yeah.
Then why they do it for the one that's also not the tutorial?
No, that part is true though.
That part is true.
For 5-2? No, they.
Yes, they did.
5-2 shows you the killer, dude. Yes.
Ben, I promise you, I would not have this complaint if it happened once.
He really does look like the Phantom of the Paradise.
I'm telling you, poor Phantom of the Paradise.
Do you have his profile?
I feel like a Star Wars fan every time I talk about Ace Attorneys, where I'm just like, yes, I've played every one of these games. I wish they were good.
His name is Kashino.
That's not true. Now, I will say that's not true because, like, okay, the last 2 games in the mainline series are weak.
Yes.
But one, Black Quill, good. Shut up.
Yeah.
And then like all of like Ace Attorney 1 and 3 are like all timers.
Yeah.
I like 4 a lot. And Great Ace Attorneys 1 and 2 are also fucking incredible.
Yeah.
And by all accounts, Ace Attorney 2 is apparently incredible too. So we're doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm being hyperbolic.
I
understand.
I'm thinking about that one Tumblr post where it's like every time you see a Star Wars fan post something, it's like, God, I wish this series would be so good if it was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Look,
That's me talking about Justice for All broadly.
Uh-huh.
Compared to other Capcom franchises, the ratio of good to
Yeah.
bad is pretty high for Phoenix Wright.
It's
That's
just hard
true.
because, like, of the good ones versus the less good ones, like, the good ones are both entries in what is nominally a spin-off series, and then 2 of the first 3 of the main series, which has 6 entries.
Yeah.
2-4 is good though.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, 2-4 is good.
The thing is,
But
no matter what game you're playing, the final case of every Ace Attorney game is a fucking banger.
They're all pretty good. I think every Ace Attorney game has final cases, yes.
Yeah.
Which kind of helps, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think if you had an Ace Attorney game where every other case was good and then the last case sucked, like it would be the worst one of all time, even if you liked other parts of it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that, like, Ace Attorney does the opposite of what a lot of video games do, where they suffer a lot once you get past the mid game because it's not QA'd as hard. I think they QA the last one and then work backwards from there.
Yeah. I would not be, if you told me, or if like somebody from Capcom said, yeah, we write the first one first, or we write the last one first and then work our way back, I would believe you 100%. They're like, we're saving all of our cool moments for the last one. Like, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Because it feels like the third one generally gets the least amount of polish.
I think that's 100% true, Sarah, because in a lot of these games, the cases all kind of work up to the content of the last case, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Larry just pointed. I'd be remiss if I didn't point out, but Larry just asked, like, why do you and Phoenix always have some cute girl next to you? It's not fair. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Listen, Larry, they're not even appreciating the company of the cute.
Yeah,
They're both just massive homosexual. They didn't even know.
Oh my god, I forgot he became a fancy author and changed his name to Maurice Dunham in Trials and Tribulations.
Oh my god, Larry. We have to kill him. When's it gonna be Larry's turn to die?
That's how 7-4 starts.
Yeah.
I
To let
think
you know everything's really serious.
I think Franziska von Karma is waking up every morning asking when it's Larry's turn to die.
Angelina?
Yeah, all of Trials of 3-5 is coming back to me now.
We need to do Mace Attorney and go through the original trilogy again.
Man.
Oh.
It's going to be a month of pain when we're in Justice for All, but it'll be worth it.
Listen, we'll just go through it really fast.
Maybe we can just skip directly to the last case of Justice for All.
I don't think they let you do that in the port.
If we're playing it on an emulator, maybe.
Well, I guess here's the thing: we'll survive because 2-1 has Maggie Bird, so that's okay.
Oh, good point. Yeah.
2-2 and 2-3 both suck ass and will be miserable the entire time, but then 2-4 has everything you want.
Yeah.
That's true.
It has Adrienne O'Connor. It has Shelley the Killer.
That's Adrienne Andrews.
Oh, yeah.
Her name is
Yeah.
alliteration.
Adrienne Andrews. I'm sorry, I'm doxing myself. Adrienne O'Connor is the name of one of my history professors in college, or was one of my history professors in college.
I just went along with it because I was like, I don't remember her last name.
I knew it was Adrian Andrews, and I was just like, I don't know what Saturn's talking about, but I'm going along with it. I assume it's a joke.
I thought you said you were docking yourself, and I'm like imagining Saturn's health bar just exploding and going down a little bit, like they presented the wrong piece of evidence.
Yeah. I don't think they've put my European history professor in Ace Attorney, but I would be happy for him if they did.
Good for Adrian, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I love how Larry's theme sounds like the most aggressive, like, tropical, like, parody of a tropical level in a Western game.
Yeah.
This is music to buy items in Pokemon too.
This is loading lobby area in a Crash Bandicoot game.
It sounds like someone's trying to do a Mario RPG song.
And failing.
Yeah. And
oh, Larry.
Your ass. I hate your ass.
Larry.
You
Why are you the way you are?
Until junior high?
The implication that he did not, in fact, graduate from high school, though.
You didn't find out. You didn't find out until that Santa wasn't real until junior high.
Ben, Naked Snake didn't find out that Santa wasn't real until he was like 35 years old. And even then, I don't think he believed it. That fool died in outer heaven in the 1990s thinking Santa was real.
Oh, he didn't. Well, he didn't.
Listen, it's complicated, Ben.
He died in Zanzibar land in the 1990s thinking that Santa was real.
Well, he didn't actually. He was.
He died in 2008 in the American Arlington Cemetery or whatever.
There we are.
That Santa was real.
It was real.
Also, that was 2014, not 2008. Excuse me.
I like the idea of Saturn picking earlier and earlier dates. Like, he died in 1965 during the Cuban Missile Crisis.
He died in 1933.
He was killed. He was killed in 1963 in Texas on the motorcade, still believing in Santa Claus.
by the boss.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know that Sigint was the DARPA chief?
Sigint was the DARPA chief. The game's still good. Shut up.
No, it's not. Or is
yes,
it?
It is.
Or is it good? Or is it not good? It might be bad.
No, it's not.
It's good.
It's good. I'm sorry. Metal Gear Solid 4 is a good game. I don't think it's a great game, but I think it's a good game.
I don't know.
Here's the thing.
Sarah, have you played Chapter 3 recently?
Yeah, I have not recently, but I have played Metal Gear Solid 4, and I think you need to remind
yourself and just play Chapter 3, and then look me in the eye and say that Metal Gear Solid 4 is a good game.
Oh, skill issue.
I can do it easily.
Here is Sigint being the DARPA chief good or important or necessary? No.
No.
However, it is thematically consistent with the rest of Metal Gear Solid 4,
which is not a good thing.
Consistency is good. It shows a commitment to a theme.
Not when it's consistently bad. We're playing.
You can consistently snarf my tongue, motherfucker.
I just need to draw Sarah in the Family Guy death pose after playing Metal Gear Solid 4 for like 5 minutes.
Well, too bad. I still think that game is good.
Just like the bit where Mr. Krabs eats the spoiled patty and immediately cut to him being brought into a hospital.
Yeah.
Just you hand Sarah a PS3 controller and it's immediate on a gurney.
Yeah.
Look, if my most cancelable opinion is that I think Metal Gear Solid 4 being stupid is fine and appropriate, and I wouldn't like it if its narrative was at all more sensible or tasteful, fine. I'll die on a hill.
I'll stand with my canceled wife. I think that Metal Gear Solid 4 is good. Damn it!
Much like Justice for All, the beginning and very end of Metal Gear Solid 4 are amazing, but the middle portion fucking sucks.
No, that's not true. It's right there in Metal Gear Solid 4, and it kicks ass.
I gotta say, my gut reaction to you saying I will stand with my canceled wife is just standing on the pile of skeletons or whatever, like, I'm your wife and I'm canceled?
Alright. I gotta reread this because I was fucking thinking about Metal Gear Solid 4. I've missed everything that happened here.
You could have always stopped reading.
It was just muscle memory.
Lost in the sauce.
Use the murder weapon. Sure can't see the bathrooms room. Left behind when I left afterwards.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die. I can't believe I'm being canceled and also married for liking Metal Gear Solid 4. I think this is what Baki is about.
I think that's just the plot of Baki, yeah.
Okay, so what do we got here?
What the fuck? Oats, come here.
Okay.
Into my room.
Silly thing am I looking at? What in God's name?
There are fighter jets around Helvetia.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
What?
What? Did you take a screenshot?
What? Yeah, hang on. Where's my fucking? Hang on. Yeah.
Oh, I can investigate the sword. Let's take a look at that.
Can I? Oh wait, I can photo mode.
Oh, it's just a picture.
Cash, are you seeing this shit?
Okay. Where's my mouse so I can just do this instead for once?
Cash, are you seeing this?
Holding my cat up to show him things he's never seen before.
What is that?
All right. Hold on, I'm posting in chat. Oh, hang on.
Okay, you also have something to say about this. I want you to answer for this before me, Larry. And depending on your answer, I may let
you live. Here, Saturn. This is currently what's in the skies over Helvetia.
Oh my god! Hold on, that whips ass!
Yeah, no, it's really cool.
Hold on, I gotta block someone. Hey, you.
Oh, apologies. I saw I was alone in the chat, so I closed the Twitch window. I apologize.
Okay. Get out of here, you.
It's there's literally 6 camps around Helvetia, all in the air, and they all are in the shape of like fighter jets.
Oh my god.
That's so fucking cool.
It's so fucking cool.
How many of them have mortars and are just gonna like throw grenades as soon as like?
I don't. That's a good point.
Hey,
really
wait
funny.
a minute. Some of this picture don't look right. The statue was moved at some point.
Oh, these are the Enclave guys that are always hanging out together. I see.
Oh, okay. That
makes
explains
sense.
Unfortunately, way too much.
That's actually
let's see
really
what
funny.
we can put together.
Loving that polycule they've got going on over there.
Frank Horrigan and his whole polycule,
Oh, we just have
yeah.
smoke from chimney, so we have nothing. So we gotta present some more evidence. It looks like. Or can I talk to you? Do you have anything for me?
I just fell. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
Goodbye.
I don't give a hoot about things that aren't related to the Yatagarasu.
I don't give a hoot.
You're still just a sapling of a prosecutor. You have not become a stately tree, Francisca.
You're still a little shorty. You're still a little baby.
Still a little baby.
He's toying with Francisca because he knows he can just put his hand on her head and keep her away from him.
Yeah. That's why she's got the whip.
He's not afraid of the whip because he has been shot multiple times.
Yeah, that's true.
The bullet holes create vacuums such that anytime she cracks her whip, they just kind of go through the holes and like miss him entirely.
Yeah.
I love this fool's just fucking sucking on Chupa Chups all the time.
If only Gumshoe could be more like Detective Bad.
God, if only.
Imagine if Verm like always looked like he had a cigarette in his mouth and it was just
It's
revealed
just a
that it was just Chupa Chups. What? They're good.
I'm trying to
I
quit
thought you.
I was trying to quit smoking back before.
I thought your voice sounded like that because you smoked. No, it sounds like that because I'm a ghoul. I just like lollipops. That's all.
Saturn pointed out like the extra like forehead wrinkle, and my instant response was,
Oh, yeah! Very good!
Yeah. What else do I got here? Counterfeit bills, Babyliss ink. They are in circulation in Zangfa. It's hard to tell they're fake. Yeah, the statue's facing the wrong direction in this photo. Interesting.
Curious.
I'm very into bum.
Maybe you have to. There's like a present thing you can do or something to the statue? Question mark.
I thought I could present evidence to you. I want to learn more about these bills.
Close the walkthrough at some point.
Can we connect things?
No, we only have one thing to connect right now.
Ah, damn.
Are you ready to take it on? Are you ready to dive deep into the underground? If I was a detective.
Right, just go along with it.
Have some fun. Oh, that's also part of it. Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah, it seems this is another thing like last time where you have to deduce some stuff on some stuff you already inspected.
Oh, well, yeah, you know what? Let's take a look at that then.
The picture, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there we
Yep.
go. Haha! Ah, that was just what we needed.
Oh,
Oh god.
what are
Oh,
you?
wait a minute. I think I know who would be under that mask.
What are you?
Is it Old Bag?
It's gotta be Old Bag.
It's gotta be Old Bag, right?
It has to be. There's no one else it could be. Yeah!
You know, just because we have to make Edgeworth's life even worse.
This is literally the worst outcome for Edgeworth.
This is the worst day of Edgeworth's entire life.
This is the funniest day of my entire life.
Look at her giant fake boobs. This is the
I
happiest
know.
she's ever been.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the worst. This Edgeworth can no longer experience joy watching the
Yeah.
Steel Samurai. Dude, it is 2 days in a row for him.
surprised.
Yeah. Edward's gonna go home and just trash all of his Steel Samurai merch.
Yeah.
Just sitting by his fireplace, watching his like $500 1/7 scale Steel Samurai statuette just melting in the fireplace.
Yeah.
It's tainted now.
I can never love again.
Phoenix just walking in like, sweetie, aren't you worried you're going to get some sort of lung cancer from doing that or something? And Edgeworth's like, it would be preferable to the alternative of having to live another day in this godforsaken world.
It's like you know they're just the stage actors. They're not the ones in the actual like filmed production. And he's like, I can't see them when they're wearing the masks. They could be the stunt doubles, and I'll never know.
I'll never know.
I can't take that risk, right?
I can't have a statuette of Larry Butts.
That was ages ago. That was less than 24 hours ago.
I'm just imagining, like, him just like, well, you know, my 1/7 scale figure of Steel Samurai is safe because I know it's not. It's an actual model of Steel Samurai. It's not like Larry Butts. And then he finds a switch on the back of it one day to reveal that there is in fact a model of Larry Butts inside of his 1/7 scale figure. Just looking at the box, like, I wonder what it means that it's the special actor version.
Not even like the Will Powers, like even the Larry Butts version. That's
Yeah.
that's so much.
And then Kay's like, wow, Edgeworth, this is only made like 1 in 10,000 of these. This is a super rare collector's item. And he's like, I'm
That's
throwing it in
incredible.
the trash.
And then killing myself.
Oh no.
Oh.
I see what's happening here.
Uh-huh.
Larry was trying to do a Santa Claus thing to woo Mindy, but he has terrible handwriting.
And also, Mindy wasn't even here today.
Yeah.
Which is why he was surprised. Oh, which is why he was surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Wendy. This is one of those translation things that, like, localization things that were like was a problem for like a day until they figured out how they could handle a poor handwriting bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's true because Japanese way easy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow. They just had to like call somebody. They had to like ask everybody. It's got the worst handwriting.
Right.
And we need
Hey,
you
which
to
of you is willing to do this in MS Paint with a mouse?
Yeah.
And use your non-dominant hand.
And the assignment is you've got to somehow make the name Wendy and Mindy look the same. All right? Good luck.
Okay, so that's the logic we're putting together.
Uh-huh.
Hold it!
This girl has been. This old lady has been sexually harassing this man since he was like,
Yeah.
what, 26?
Yeah. She's never gonna leave him alone.
What was Phoenix? What was the first Phoenix Wright? How old was he?
He would have been like 24, right?
At 24.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth. Except no, I'm
Look who
not.
it
I think
is!
it's funny.
Look who it is! It's Missile! It's Missile!
Baby, 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 baby. I love Shuchikumi just being like, no, I'm gonna put my dog in every.
That's right.
I would too. I would put Peanut in any video game I made.
It's Missile!
And you should.
I know. I don't think Peanut would be a very good police dog, but that's fine.
Bork,
What wonderfully specific instructions to give a dog.
Yeah,
Oh, well, he
it's
did
fine.
work.
He's a good, smart boy.
Steel samurai hot dog.
Oh, don't take that. don't
Drop it.
take his
Oh,
hot
yeah.
dog.
It looked like it had onions on it, my
Yeah.
dude.
It's fine.
Oh. God, I could go for like a deluxe hot dog right now.
Yeah, honestly.
Mm.
I need to make some time in the next couple days to go down to Portillo's or something.
Yeah.
Get yourself a good ass hot dog.
Yeah. Portillo's is great if the thing that you specifically want is a chili dog and a milkshake.
Mm-hmm.
It will get you where you need to be.
I want chili dog and milkshake.
That sounds really good.
It is. I promise you. Sadly, my favorite place that does chili dogs does not exist anymore.
Aw, damn. Oh, so we should make chili dogs again.
Alright. I mean, we're kind of we're gonna be out of like our current dinner collection soon. I'll grab a bunch of that and then like the stuff for that pot roast
I should
maybe.
make some
Yeah.
I found out the other day that the difference between like a coney dog and a chili dog is that like apparently coney dogs aren't made with like
It's a beanless chili they're made with.
but yeah, but like specifically like you use it isn't just like it's like ground beef. As I recall, I think it also has like chicken hearts in it.
Mm.
Maybe?
I just thought a coney dog was a Skyline. That's a
Coney dog is sorry, no, it's a beanless chili, so it's just like a meat sauce basically, and onions and mustard. Old Bag's husband said, "I guess I'm stuck married to you."
Oh, yeah. Main ingredients to differentiate it. It is topped with a meat sauce made out of specifically seasoned ground beef with beef heart, topped with yellow mustard, white onion, and sometimes cheese.
Huh?
Interesting.
So the beef heart is what makes it a coney dog.
Interesting.
I see.
And she
also-
was honking dogs in here too while her shirt was drying.
My God.
I don't want to think about old bag honking dogs.
I do want to think about Gumshoe
No.
going, hey, do you have a permit to go out here honking dogs in public like a pro?
Hold it!
Winston Payne showing up. She's like, whip me a wiener, boys.
I like a wiener, please. Whip me up one of those wieners.
Whip me up one of those wieners.
He whips the dog so hard that it knocks off his toupee again.
I'm so excited to like. I'm so glad that they were able to continue the legacy of the Payne family line and Great Ace Attorney by calling him Ouchie.
I love it. It's so funny.
Like perfect.
I believe that is actually his name in Japanese too.
Let's find out. Let's see. Name. Yes, that's correct. In Japanese, his name is Takefumi Ouchi.
That's so good.
And literally, it is intended in the original thing to just be a Japanese spelling of the English word ouch.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I love that.
Wait.
What's up?
Oh, actually, even better about
that's his family. That the Ouchie is the family name.
Yes, I was gonna say the thing that I actually really like. So like Winston Payne's just a good pun.
Yeah.
Takefumi Ouchi. Ouchi's the last part. Takefumi is apparently the person who named him said that their dentist was named Takefumi, so he just named him Takefumi.
That's great.
And then the one in Great Ace Attorney is Taketsuchi.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Which is it's supposed to evoke the idea of a samurai.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because I see the kanji is literally like the same, visually is very similar to like bushi, as in bushido.
Ah, I see.
So,
Oh, Phoenix, right?
Because you have Winston Payne as the original. You have Gaspin Payne, his brother, in I think he's the one in Fear to Justice. And then if they do the 70s prequel game, there should be his great grandfather Crichton Payne.
Oh.
That's good.
I want one of the Paynes to give up the family trade and go start a bakery and just be named Chocolate O Payne.
Let's put some logic together here. Smoke from the chimney. Chimney was pouring out the chimney and later to climb it because Old Bag was using the fire.
That makes sense.
So Larry got the wrong chimney. Oh, interesting.
Oh,
I didn't think about that.
that's not bad.
So undershirt from next door. The undershirt was found in the fireplace. How did it get there?
Shared chimney, yeah.
Because she's probably using the chimney to dry it, right?
Yeah.
And it must have just fallen in, yeah.
Francisca, you don't... He wears a pink suit, honey. I don't know how to put... You should know! There's no universe where you're better... They just don't understand. They just can't tell. They can't tell.
Francisca, like, you also wear a cravat.
Yes.
You know?
Like... Yeah? You know what I mean? Like, come on.
You know, do you have you ever put your hand up in like sort of a T-Rex position reflexively without thinking about it too hard? I don't answer that question. I know the answer, and it is yes. And this is not a judgment. I do it all the time as well because I know things about myself that I'm sure I need
Exactly.
you to understand as well.
I've
Francisco
made
von
peace.
Karma.
I've made peace about a few things with myself, and you can too, honey.
Oh, so that's how the fake Yatagarasu slipped away from Kay.
Mm.
He went through the other fireplace. A secret passageway.
I like the fireplace. Kind of looks like it has a mustache.
I was gonna say the same damn thing.
We're drift compatible in terms of identifying little
Paranoia.
building decors that make it look like with our pareidolia where it's like
Yeah.
it's like it's a little mustache on that fireplace. It's got a big open mouth and mustache.
He looks like he's singing opera.
My favorite thing that I've learned is apparently so like prosopagnosia where it's like face blindness, right? And you just have difficulty remembering faces. Apparently the neurological issue that causes that also means that people with it have difficulty identifying cars.
Huh, that makes sense.
Interesting.
Because it's like the same neurons that fire for facial recognition are
I
fire
guess
for
that makes
recognizing the front of a
sense.
car.
Yeah, because you're recognizing like eyes and a nose, right?
Exactly, yeah.
That makes sense.
That should come up in an Ace Attorney game, I think. Though it might be a little
think
high
that'd be-
concept for Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Well, put it in the next episode of the Devil.
Yeah.
True.
And Circle can have that one for.
You got to be really careful about that because that is how cars determine their likenesses compared to other brands.
Huh.
Itchy.
I know you're too incompetent to actually kill someone.
There's no world where Larry Butts could actually. We already proved that in the first game.
Look at his
Well,
dumb
they'll make
little
a-
face.
Imagine if they made Ace Attorney 7 and it was actually that like Larry Butts had like become evil and was a serial killer.
Killed someone? Yeah.
He keeps getting falsely accused of murders that turns out he did. You know what? No, I can't do this because I am just going like they should make the next Ace Attorney game of the devil.
Yeah.
They can't do that. Of the Devil's already of the devil.
You should play of the Devil.
Shu Takumi should play of the devil.
I think Shu Takumi should play of the Devil.
Yes. He might be
And go back
inspired
to-
to make a new Ace Attorney game.
He'll make Ace Attorney. He'll make Great Ace Attorney 3, right? Right.
I like the idea of him coming back and him just like looking at Kamiya and shaking hands with him and going, "I'm glad he's gone too."
It's just like old times, minus all the bad stuff.
I
Rebuttal.
don't think Shu Takumi ever left.
Hold it!
I think he's still there, but he's not like doing anything anymore.
Damn.
Like I think the last thing he did is he did like some writing on like Monster Hunter stories or whatever, but like he hasn't done any directorial work in quite a while. I don't think.
Man.
Yeah, 2017 was the last thing he's like done on a big scale.
Man.
Wait, here's the thing though, like with them doing these re-releases, I feel like they might at least be getting thing like there's a market again for visual novels.
There
in the
is.
The thing is, people like
Yeah,
Ace
but-
Attorney.
The only proof you need is that Fate is finally trying the international market and they're doing good. This is your
They're-
opportunity.
Listen, if fucking Fate Stay Night can come out and you can make another.
Samurai Remnant, a B-grade action game that's like 50% visual novel by volume, outsold globally as compared to Japan by a proportion of like 3 to 1.
Now is the time for another Ace Attorney game. It's never been more time.
Hold it.
Just trying to will more good visual novels into existence. Once we're done with Of the Devil, like I'll be doing more like solo streams on the channel, but I feel like I am gonna do like just like one of those things is I'm going to live stream reading through a visual novel.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been very good for actually getting me to go through my Steam backlogs. Like, what if I also just go through my visual novel backlog? Except I can't do Full Metal Demon Muramasa on Twitch, I don't think.
No, I think they come and kill you for that one.
There's all sorts of fucking and sucking in that video game. So I can't do that. But I can play Fate Stay Night on stream.
You could.
That's
probably.
right.
Is that true? Do women enjoy chimneys?
No? What? Larry, where are you hearing this shit?
Hold it.
We need to kill him.
No, Lang, this is the case where we find out who Edgeworth's father's murderer was, and it was the man who mentored and raised him from childhood.
Yeah.
He's not afraid of Santa. He's not claustrophobic.
I mean,
he kind of is, but not like
he
that.
is. He actually is claustrophobic. But
I feel like what I like about this about Of the Devil relative to this, I'll say, is I feel like every time you're given this option in an Ace Attorney, like you have to ask about it.
Yeah.
you gotta. There have been times in Ace Attorney games, but it's only in court. It's never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in like court, sometimes the game will like, do you want to raise an objection? Right. And sometimes the answer is no, you shouldn't, because then the game will, okay, where's your proof, idiot? And
Yeah.
you go, I don't have it.
Oops,
Oopsie. And then the judge goes, you know, castration, double castration, and then they go to hell. You know.
The judge cast testicular torsion because he's a wizard.
That's correct.
I think that the Ace Attorney judge can in fact cast Small Your Dick.
You were trying to present. You're trying to. Which Lord Reza 2 was well, Old Bag, but because you thought she was Mindy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have Mindy in here, do we?
Yeah,
No.
Can you not go to evidence?
No, it's its profile.
Oh.
I do like that Franziska will stand up even for Old Bag.
Someone has to.
That's the real feminist hero of Ace Attorney, right?
Listen, I also find her detestable, but not because she's a woman.
No, I just think she's annoying.
Edgeworth's like, listen, I obviously respect women. However, she is a sex pest, and I wish you people took this more seriously.
I am sexually harassed constantly by this horrid woman.
Wait, did I skip ahead a bit? I think I skipped ahead a bit.
You might have skipped
think
ahead a
you
little
skipped
bit.
It's worth noting that when I saw on the Wikipedia, like, oh, what's the critical reception of this game? It's like, people liked it in Japan, but over in the West, it was frequently criticized for kind of devolving into a trial and error fest in the bottom half of the game.
Yeah.
I'd probably be doing better if I didn't have Stream Brain and wasn't dividing my brain between reading the dialogue and having conversation with you.
And yapping. Yeah.
Yeah, though there is, like, a lot of situations where it's like, there are, like, 3 different lines I can present this evidence on that would make sense to me, but I have to do it on specifically the one the game thinks I do.
It probably would be better if we were, like, actually reading this, but, I mean, maybe we would do that for 2. I don't know. Because everybody says 2 is good. I think I don't know.
If we I think there's by volume a lot more text in an Ace Attorney game than there is in Of the Devil. So
but it's spread out more evenly because Of the Devil is
you know what?
right.
You know
This
what?
is like all dialogue, and Of the Devil has like lots of like articles and shit, and like really, I feel like it's doable.
We could. You know what? We can at least try the first case of I2.
Sure.
I like that idea, and we can see how we feel about it.
Yeah, we can see how that goes for us.
And if we don't like it because we want to like fuck around and do other things
Yeah.
during the stream, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
Right.
but we'll give it a go because I am having fun when I get to do dialogue in Of the Devil. I'm having fun doing it.
I will say, Ben, I am 100% confident that you will have a lot more options for characters to play in the next one.
Okay, that's good, and it's not. I know it's not your fault, Saturn. It's just the way the dice rolled for the characters.
Absolutely.
It's just funny
Yeah.
how many times Oates and Sarah get to have conversations with themselves.
Yeah, you only got stuck with that like once, I think.
Yeah.
You will have like an actual bona fide like I'm playing two characters in the same scene thing on our next or the next trial sequence at least, whether that's the next episode or not. It should be next episode, but.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Thought to enter the ladies' room without knowing one very important fact. That fact is best summed up with this. So it's not the letter. Oh, the stand-in request.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I did jump a little bit ahead. But yeah, no, I'm having tons of fun actually reading the dialogue, and I think Ace Attorney would also let us do a bit more like character voices, so that would be kind of fun.
Yeah. We will play it by ear.
Yeah,
As we like to say down yon.
sexy beam.
Oh my god, I just saw somebody who has a pit bull, a white pit bull named Strawberry. Because her face
Strawberry?
is so... Yeah, because her face is pink.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hold on, I post a good picture of her in La Creatura.
Please.
I want to find a good one of her excellent pinkness.
Pink.
Because Peanut is very pink, but he is gray as well. A white pit bull is just pink. No,
Pink.
I'm aware that doesn't make sense, but you know.
Yes.
I need so badly to see this beast.
I shall post you a picture of Strawberry.
Oh my goodness.
I know!
Strawberry Pibble.
Actually, before we go into this one, you know what? We'll do this. We'll do this one too.
We can do this one too before
Yeah.
we shut it down for the night. Yeah.
He dressed up as Santa. I think it's still summer, by the way.
Yeah, it's like
He's so fucking stupid.
Edgeworth mentioned like the Ides of March are upon us.
He's
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it's March 14th.
Yeah.
he's so fucking stupid.
I can't stand him.
I hate him to death.
We have to kill him.
We do. I'm sorry. We have to kill him.
We have to just like walk up
Look,
walk up
this-
slowly while he's not paying attention, and just
Look at, by the way, look at this FGO portrait
yeah,
combination.
The art style different.
Yeah.
The art style different. Fucking even Lang is just like this fucking guy. Oh my god. This is one of my favorite bits in the entire
I love her.
where she just won't stop yapping.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. I like the bit where she mentioned for just a little bit there. I was tempted by this wolf man. I'm like, excuse you.
I understand.
Yeah,
Lang is
Lang
very
is pretty-
handsome,
yeah.
but he's also an idiot,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess kind of increases. Now that I say it out loud.
You know, that's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, it's the Fujikomineism of like, I
Yeah.
love a man who's dumb as fuck or whatever she
Yeah.
says.
You're an idiot. I like that in a man.
Yeah, there you go. Ben remembers because Ben's smart.
Correct.
Can't remember which Miyazaki. I think it's Porco Rosso.
Yeah, I think so.
It is Porco Rosso, yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the one with the handsome old pig man.
Yeah. Better a pig than a fascist.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So you think that all I want to do is
I think Porco Rosso might secretly be one of the written works of Karl Marx on account of how many extremely out of context quotable things come from it.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with I continue to be obsessed with the fact that history repeats itself once as tragedy and twice as far and again as farce is a certified Marx original.
Look, the man only knew how to write banger.
It's crazy.
It's absurd.
It's like
Hold it!
it's like how some of my favorite bangers of all time are from Fallout New Vegas of all things.
Yeah.
I survived because the fire inside group burned hotter than the fire around me.
Yeah, the one that everybody likes to misattribute to whoever the fuck they feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If Lang and Harry and Larry's haircuts fused together, they'd be a Super Saiyan.
They have one normal set of head of hair.
Well, normal except for the fact that they'd have the eyebrows fusing into the side of their head like jet black.
Oh yeah.
Hold it!
Edgy, I have no idea. I've never met her.
Is that
That
what
what that
Mindy
means?
means?
I don't know if that's what Mindy means.
Oh, it's a nickname version of Melinda, which is Greek from origin meaning gentle or honey.
Oh, well,
Larry,
Larry,
why do you know that?
that's pretty.
That's a crazy pull.
That's pretty.
Larry, yeah, that's an insane pull. How do you know that?
That's actually pretty educated of you, Larry, to understand what names mean.
Hold it!
Somebody-
I'm like, what the? I have to find out what that is in Japan.
You know what though?
Do we-
Larry is the kind of guy who would use what little brain space he has to learn the meaning of girls' names.
Ah, that's true.
Rue.
Yeah. Larry would know the whole Sarah princess thing. Oh, you're a...
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I hate him to death, folks.
I completely understand how you feel, Agent Lang.
Hold it!
Because you're an idiot, Larry.
This is making me realize that they really did channel like Ace Attorney into 8084 more than any other character in Of the Devil.
That's literally correct, yes.
Like, she's got all the little poses and animations to go along with it.
8084 is such like an all-time character. I'm obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
She's so good.
She's so good.
There's an explanation for why she's like that, but I forget if it comes up in the second part of the case or if it's in like the post, like bonus material stuff.
I see.
Oh, actually, I'll have to check when we do next time. It might actually be in like the description, like the terminology for adjutants itself. So we'll see.
Okay, so I think he's saying that mistake being speech. Something word that's really meant. Why would I ever put myself?
Yeah,
so
it's
much...
got to be this.
It's got to be this. Because you're Larry Butts. That's why.
Yeah.
And
It's got to be the letter,
Yeah.
right?
Objection!
Yep.
Bingo.
Bingo. I need that. I need that on the soundboard.
Oh yeah.
I wish I knew what game that was from.
I don't know. Like the super like powerful bingo.
Yeah, that Tim Rogers uses.
Yeah. I have no idea what that's from.
Probably the same place you get the WoW from, which is an old shmups.
Maybe. Hold on. Can I Google Tim Rogers bingo? Will that get me anything?
Oh, yes, there's an answer for Googling that.
Oh.
It's from Super Smash TV.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so not from Parodius. But it was close, kind of.
What part?
The
It's
question
this part.
is it on Sound Resource?
When Larry has handwriting about as bad as mine.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't have to handwrite things very often.
Oh, I have terrible handwriting. I understand.
Oh god. Alright.
This kind of looks like Lang is putting his arm over Larry's shoulders.
Like,
Yeah.
there, buddy.
There. For punching.
Gotta do something
If you
really important.
If you found the sound, then obviously we have to get rid of "fuck you." It's January.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Fine.
That was the sound of it being edited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's still being edited, so you're gonna have to hold off
Oh.
on that. I'm sorry.
You guys are being so mean.
Hold it!
Yeah, Larry, I can't imagine
Why
why.
would we be mean to you, Larry?
Oh, it's so fucking loud. I'll have to do.
Hold it!
It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. For you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting.
Oh, that's true. And he's got shit handwriting.
You idiot, Larry Butts!
You fucking fool. Oh, that's so crunchy. I love it.
Bingo!
That's at 33% volume, by the way.
Ugh.
Crunchy. That's good.
I wish I could turn down the volume on any of my Xenos ones, but they like blow out my eardrum every time I touch them.
I know.
That's the sound it makes to your eardrum. You know, honestly, between having action button sound, My Style is Impetuous, and Bingo, we're coming dangerously close to having a soundboard that's just the Tim Rogers action button editing board.
There's one thing that we have that nobody else will ever have, though.
What?
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey? Yeah.
That's true.
It's very important.
Also, we're the only ones brave enough to have where is it?
You shut up! I'm Dingo!
True.
Yeah. It's a good soundboard.
It is.
We truly have like the world's most like. There is a button for every occasion.
Oh my God, Edgeworth!
Edgeworth!
Yeah. I love Edgeworth leading with like the most disgusting way
The
to
most
like.
horrible read, yeah.
Mhm. Larry, I may hate your guts, but you're still my friend.
And I know you're not a murderer. You just suck ass.
Listen,
Larry, you are like if a dog shit got turned into a human being by a wizard's spell, but I know you didn't kill that man.
Larry, you may be the worst thing God has ever created, but you were still the best man at our wedding because we had no other options.
Yeah.
Even worse than, yes, Larry, worse than the devil.
I love the idea of Larry being the best man because, like, obviously the better answer is Gumshoe, but Gumshoe couldn't afford the tux rental.
I feel like I feel like that's a situation where Phoenix is like, well, we could have Larry do it, and Edgeworth's like, yes, I suppose we could have Larry do it, and it's like, well, if you'd prefer, we could have Gumshoe, and Edgeworth just looks at Phoenix and goes, no, we'll have Larry do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to spare any more expenses on my side.
Also, it's very funny because we know that Gumshoe is the one who cuts the confetti at the end of every
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
trial, right? So
Well, that's-
Edgeworth
That's
he's
why
gonna throw the fucking.
Yeah, he couldn't be the best man. He was in charge of all of the confetti and the rice.
That's true.
He didn't have it. He didn't have the time. He didn't have the time. We couldn't be in two places at once.
That's right.
All right, I think we're gonna call it here for tonight, though. I don't want to
Okay.
keep clicking through text and get involved in something else. So,
just yapping again.
God, I love
Oh,
Ace Attorney
God.
so much. I say it after every stream, but like, God,
Every
I
stream.
fucking love these games. This case is coming along pretty well. I like this so far.
Yeah, it's good so far.
Yeah.
So what's next on the schedule?
Saturn will be streaming something on Friday.
Yes, on
Yes.
Friday I'll be doing a solo / attendance optional stream of Dread Delusion, which
Okay.
is sort of like an indie Morrowind type of game. And we still haven't figured out our next week's scheduling after that because we don't really know what availabilities look like until Saturday, so we just kind of figure it out as we go.
But we will be finishing.
I think next time we do Of the Devil, like if we gear up for maybe doing a slight like an actual like 4-hour stream instead of a 3-hour stream, I think we'll cleanly finish Of the Devil.
Okay,
Cool.
And then we'll probably finish, or at least get close to finishing this case next
Yes.
stream, and then move on to Ace Attorney 2.
Yay! I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It'll be a whole new world.
All right, folks. We'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.